Jux Bell, just for you and me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We're live halfway through that song.
Sometimes you
Howdy,
just
everybody.
gotta
How's it
go.
going?
Doing well, thank you, Patrick. Or Howler person. Yes, doing well. What am I doing here? All right, let's find you.
All right. But while Sorko continues to get ready, I'll do a quick recap. So last
quick
week
recap.
we gathered up our the Briar and got acquainted with Pax and Anochi. Newcomers both came to Icewind Dale to try to were sent by their respective groups uh, to try to address the the things going on in Icewind Dale, the never ending night and cold, and they decided the next thing that they were going to do was to head out to the mysterious ship that had fully appeared in the Sea of Moving Ice. They went out there, discovered the ship, seemingly abandoned, looking like it had been attacked, um, and recognized that it had been attacked by a very large dragon. And knowing that there was a large ancient white dragon in the area that hunted in the region, they they um, still decided to approach the ship. Went in, found a troll. Um,
Fought a
a
troll
nice
on the way
troll.
there, too.
Actually, were attacked by an ice troll on the way, and had a very rough time trying to take it down out in the open. But in the bow of a ship, attacking from a distance, they were able to quickly take the ice troll down. Got in, found a huge mass of treasure, frozen solid with dragon's breath in the hold. And as they and found some kobolds barricaded in the back of the hold, um, release them, let them go, and then begin to try to chip away at the treasure. Got through 2 layers of the ice and got a bunch of treasure, and the dragon showed up.
And then we all
And
dropped the treasure and said, we didn't do it. We
that's
didn't do
right.
it.
On the advice of Onochi, because Briar and Pax were not as wise about dragons, and but they and as the dragon was trying to figure out what it wanted to do, what it wanted to do with us, it was flying around, and it's a little
Its
the
friend fell
dragon was
off.
yeah it's the dragon was is a little mentally not there.
The dragon
Um,
is, ancient, white, and crazy.
had a cadaver on its back and that fell off, and it was like all worried about it, and we
Told us to
got
leave
out of there.
before we got in its way.
Yes, and we're like, oh, no problem. And so we went and camped and are preparing to head to the Bell to at least learn where we could eventually find the island where Ariel, the Frostmaiden, the Queen of Winter, resides.
Resides. Dun dun dun. Oh, when we last left our intrepid explorers, they were they had just left the Duchess and headed back along the coast to head towards the Anjunuk's Bell, just to the east of where they are, and they decided to camp for the night at the red X on the map, right about here-ish, if I remember correctly. You went back to
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, just a nice spot, just in case Finnick decided to
He's on the way, exactly.
try to catch up. But he, I guess he didn't show up by morning.
There was no frozen Finnick there by morning. So you know you were about a
And just so everybody
hour.
knows, too, we are down 2 people for the last few sessions, and we will be down 1 permanently for a while, as our intrepid teleporting wizard is not going to be with us for a while.
That's what happens when you have twins.
That's right.
Yep.
So yeah, you start the day off with your warm 1/2 log of fire and your eatings. And as I said, you were about an hour and a half away, maybe 2 hours at the most, depending on weather. And as I said, I will give you the weather of the day. Let's see if we can figure that out.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Pax does his little whoa. Oh, that's bad.
So you
Maybe
guys
make
are
it more
hunkering
real.
down where you're sitting.
Yes,
We
we are.
got a long rest, right?
Oh yeah, you got a longer one now.
Okay.
Yeah, the full force of this snow winter just literally dumps on you starting in the morning, and as you wake up, you're like, "Hey, I think we should leave," and then Mother Nature tells you no. But the
You burn
choices
another log.
are you going to full tarp hunger because you now have your your axe beaks in there and you're just trying to cover everybody up,
Yeah, it's only the 3 of us now, so
Yeah.
we do
and
that.
you're not gonna travel, so you sit it out. There's nothing we can do. This isn't a mountain that's going to avalanche on you. You will probably have a good half a foot of snow on top of you that once you push the tarp away and such. So we'll give it. Let's see, how long are we gonna do this for? 3 hours worth of heavy snow, and then it starts to taper off. And for the rest of the day, it looks like it's going to be a average day.
All right.
So you guys can. It's going to be fresh snowed, so maybe it is going to take you the 2 hours to get there, just because you got an extra half foot of snow that's fresh, even though you're on
Sure.
X peaks. So you'll make there in 2 hours to
Okay.
Anjanook's Bell area.
All right. We make our way there.
All right. So as you are getting up to Anjanook's Bell, this is kind of sort of uh, narrative at the same time. As you show up, as you get closer to the edge, you see a frozen pier. When there's a rowboat stuck in its ice, trapped against a 10-foot long pier. The pier is ice glazed and looks slippery. The characters don't need a boat since they can simply walk across the ice to reach the bell. The bell looks like it is approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 15. I don't know. Let's see. How long are they doing this in? 5 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40 feet away from you, off to your left. But if you look to your right, you see what looks like an old cabin. It's a small domed cabin that faces the bay. A bloated door cover in ice and dormant barnacle hangs slightly ajar, what looks like possibly on hinges.
Well, guys,
Y-
do we
And you don't have
go
Finnick
towards the
here.
house or the bell? What do we need this bell for again? And I turn and stare at Briar. You're the one with all
And
the
I
knowledge, man. We're just along for the ride now.
okay, and I recite about oh yeah, the werebear what do you call her? She's talking about checking out this bell at the anchor to have but we'll have to ring it to call it.
So we
Let's
ring
see.
the bell to call what?
The bell?
That's what I'm trying to remember. There's
Good.
something they'd call.
It said the whale.
Yeah, the
So
whale.
we're gonna talk to a whale. Does anybody know how to talk to animals?
I can talk to animals. I can't understand them, but I would imagine if the bell calls the whale, it might be magical and able to talk to us.
Well, then, should we check out the house first? See if there's somebody around that might know about this?
That sounds wise to me.
That's one thing I kind of am. Not smart, but a little wise. So I motion towards the house and start walking that way.
Okay, so you
we
waddle
follow.
towards the heart, towards the to the cabin. I'm guessing.
Yep.
And you get to the door, and the door is ajar, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, you can touch it and it opens. It's just that it's not locked. And as you come in, this looks like a small stone cabin near the pier. And since you have no Finnick with you, you would
It is polite first to at least announce your presence. Hello.
and there's
We
no
say in
response.
harmony.
Exactly, and there's no response. But it's been a long time since someone has lived here. In fact, there's thick rime coats everywhere on every surface and every object. There's
Rime, Frostmaiden. What? No, we don't want to go into rime-covered
in the
anything.
cabin, including a bed draped in a thick knit blanket. Besides the bed, there's a small hearth holding precious store of firewood. The firewood looks infested by worms. They've eaten away at the tender parts of the wood, but I'm sure you could burn this in the hearth if you chose to. And next to it, there's enough for about 6 bundles of firewood next to it to use if you decided to use this place for warmth.
But they're
You'd
rotting
get a
and
full
falling apart.
you'd get a full night of fire if you burned one of the bundles.
Well, it doesn't look like there's anybody here. Can I do an investigation check just to really comb through everything to make sure
Sure.
we're not missing anything?
Can I help to give him advantage?
I
if
don't
he
know.
needs
Can
it?
you?
I would like to if he's
Well,
open to it.
roll to see if you can.
And I will tap
Roll
you on the shoulder and
investigation.
give you
Just run
guidance.
ahead and-
Just so you do your best and nothing happens. 18. Yes, you
Well,
can help
that's
him.
definitely better than I'm probably ever going to get, so we'll see. Oh, wait. Look at that.
Look at that. Okay.
19 minus
D4.
1, 18.
And sorry, what?
And,
And a
guide,
D4?
guidance.
I
Yeah,
still
the
can't hear
D4
you.
for guidance.
There you go. Guidance. Okay.
Another 1. So 20 total.
Or
19. 18
19.
and 1.
Sorry. I rolled a 19 and a 1,
that
which is
Wisconsin
20
math?
minus 1. No, I just
Okay.
didn't apply my, minus to it.
Uh-huh. All right.
Told you, I'm not very smart. I'm just
as you're-
wise. Did it not
as
come
you're-
across before?
you will find things in this place. There are some books and there are some there's nothing that you would consider to be magical. There's nothing that you would consider to be worthy. But there is a book that looks to be scribbled on and scribbled in, and when you open the book you notice it's actually really, really old. And it's almost like people have been writing in the book that they visited type thing. And at the front of the book, on the inside of the book cover, you see the name Anja. Anga. And that looks eerily similar to Anja Juk's bell. So you find that book and you find name after 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 of just basically visitors. Anything else you need to do here? I mean, it's a late late morning, somewhere in there.
Do we want to sign our names?
I don't know. Can you write your name?
I can put X.
Yes, you can.
It looks like that's the appropriate thing to do. I will sign my name.
All right. So Pax puts his name in flourish and heraldry.
Well, shouldn't you just sign it the right people?
You could also do that. Just say that you guys were
And
here.
I whisper to you, that means we're ambiguous and nothing can call us out directly by name.
I'd started. I'd put I'd written the P and was about to do the A,
Full.
and then I quickly I stop, and before the P I do a little tiny the, and then I turn the P into an R, and I
Uh-huh.
do right people.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you guys have investigated the cabin, and you can put your feet up if you'd like. You can relax.
What time of day is it?
About probably 11 in the morning.
Okay.
Figure you guys left it. We were getting up at 7. Then you had a
Yep.
3-hour snowstorm and a couple hours to get here, so maybe noon.
Sounds good.
You guys could probably cook some warm food if you'd like something warm in your
So say
belly.
quick make a meal, and then I would say
Mhm.
let's go out and ring the bell because maybe during the daytime might be better to talk to a whale
Okay.
if it is not overcast as much. Hopefully by the time we're done cooking.
Gotcha.
Yep, sounds good. So eat a little bit, and let's go ring the bell.
Okay, so you guys climb back out. I'm looking for something. Where? Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, got it. All right, so you guys get up to this. Get you up here. We don't need this. Sorry, let me adjust this.
We're going onto a
You.
map, guys. We're screwed.
That's right.
Mhm.
La, 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 la. All right, let me get you 3 now.
Oh, what
This
if
is just
what if
you
what if
approaching the bell.
what if she controls the whale and it has glowing blue eyes now?
It's a big thing then. All right, let's find
Fish
you 3.
fillet?
Well, Nachi, it didn't save you. Let me find you. Let me put
You know,
you
at
in.
one time we did face this big dinosaur-like creature, and it just fell beneath the waves.
Give me a second. I'm putting you in here now.
What type of creature was it? Was it an underwater Tyrannosaurus Rex or something? I mean, you
A
said dinosaur,
plesiosaur, I
so
think. Some sort of plesiosaur or something. I know it was big.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Big. I'm getting rid of your cute
And it was
Anachi and putting your
vicious,
real
and it
Anachi in there now.
attacked.
40. You have 40 hit points, right? Onachi?
huh?
You have 40 hit points, right?
Um,
I'm just trying to
45.
make 45. Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I got
exactly what I have.
64 plus 10.
So on a, if you guys ask me how I am, I can tell you on a scale of 1 to 45 now.
There you go. Save settings. There we go. So that's there. This is now coming over here. Copy. I got rid of your cutesy guy and made you a real thing now. You're a real boy. Put you down here.
So, is that saying he hit puberty, or?
Yes, he did. And you guys should see. There, you guys should see a. Hey, if I can scroll this down. Boop. There we go.
Speaking of that, did y'all see the Oscars?
Nope. Don't really care. Scroll down. Still black.
Okay.
All right. So I see.
See, on my map, it shows you guys with your things that you can view. But you're saying it's probably still black, right?
Oh,
it's black to
100%
me.
black. Yep.
I see it properly.
Oh, now I can see
Now
it.
I
Now I
see
see everything.
everything.
There you go. Now you can see everything.
Are
Okay.
we supposed
So
to
you
see
got to look
everything?
at his token compared to ours, and then you'll know what's different. If he saw it normally and we didn't see
Let me.
anything.
Let's see. His normally on 200, and that's it. So if I go to Briar, I got on, and you have 60, 200 because you're outside. Save setting, and
I
then
got
do
dark
this
vision 120.
on. I already got that. Thank you for reminding me. And you can you see Onachi or no? Night vision.
I can use a key point to cast night vision
Okay.
on myself.
Yeah.
So if
Otherwise,
it's
he
that
ain't
dark
nothing.
at noon, I would
Right.
assume I don't need it at noon.
I'm
We
not.
should
I'm trying to
have
put you.
most visibility,
Okay. So
depending on the snowstorm. So
okay. So now can you see?
yep.
Good. Then I effectively did it right. We'll fix the others. So what you see directly to your left over there is here's the rowboat directly in front of you, and actually
Yep.
to your right, this little black area that's right here, you can't see through it. That's the cabin.
Right.
That's just the door to the
Okay,
cabin.
so we just came out of here. Then.
You did. You came out of there. Yep. It's just
All
one
right.
of those permanently black ones that you can't see. So as you walk up to there, there's the actual dock, and right next to it's the little boat that's frozen in the water. And you can walk on the ice it's directly to your front and left, and you can see across the way about 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 45 feet away, there is another dock with a bell on it. Yep,
I
right
I
up
put
there.
my crampons on and
Mm-hmm.
step out onto the ice.
Yep. And you have no difficulty walking. This is very thick ice. It's right on the edge of the coast. There is no liquid water that you can see. And
I
you
Right.
guys,
inspect the boat real quick.
it looks like a boat.
Okay.
Good job.
Do
You figured
we
it out. It's a boat.
do we make our way over to the bell?
I pull out a rope. I hand you one end, another end to me, and then ask if the our comrades want to come out in the ice with us. This way, if one falls through the ice,
Yep.
the others can pull him out.
I will wrap it crossways across under my right arm and across my left shoulder so that it'll something that you could pull on me and that will hold, but that I could also slip off if I needed to.
And in case I go
Where are we
under,
heading
you can
to?
just
Because
slip
all I
off and
see
let
is
me
a
go.
black block.
A black
Up,
block.
up in the
That's what
left
you're
side.
doing.
Oh, it's over there. Okay.
And I think was rope 50 foot, I think, or 30.
Yep.
So we can space ourselves out 25 foot.
So you can step off the cliff and be 5 feet away from the next person stepping onto the bell. So technically, we only need one person to cross the ice at a time. Until you
Okay.
get to the bell and climb up, then the next one has to come off so that you can climb up.
20
30,
feet
40,
for 20. Well,
50.
but if we're each of us, but if we're all tied together and we could stay within
25
20
feet apart.
feet, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yeah.
to
I'm
go
just saying
first.
max length, that would be what it is. So if we're tied together, and
Yeah.
we can easily get the 3 of us tied with 5 feet of rope and keep ourselves 15 feet apart, 15 to 20 feet apart.
Yeah, actually, I will go ahead and summon my wildfire spirit.
Okay.
And have it traveling with me. So if something happens, it'll be able to teleport me.
Okay.
I'm going to stay as far to the left side, away from the cracked ice and the open water as I can.
Right. The only open water that you actually see
So over here,
currently
right?
is that. Yeah, exactly. That's the only open water that you actually
Yeah.
see.
So I'm going to try to stay along this side as we move.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. Each square is 5 feet, so
Yep.
normal
So if we
movement.
stay
We'll get.
15 feet apart, that should be
There
more
you
than
go.
enough rope to tie us all together and keep us at least that distance apart.
Okie dokie.
All right. So I'm walking forward very, very carefully, a little bit at a time.
Mhm.
Like quarter movement
Okie dokie.
till I get to the bell.
And suddenly the bell jumps out at you. Just right.
I'm gonna
Mimic.
Mimic
go
bell!
over on this side and climb up onto the dock.
Cool. And you make it to the dock.
Now I wait for my companions.
So what this looks like, if you're looking at it sideways, guys, have you ever seen a water archway?
A water archway.
Okay,
So an
so
archway made out of ice is all you're saying.
no, an archway made out of stone. If
Okay.
you look at if you see the dotted lines, that's the archway going over to that other piece of stone.
I don't see any dotted lines.
The dotted lines right here.
We don't see you.
Now I see
No,
dotted
we
lines.
didn't see those. Now we see them.
Yeah,
Okay, we
that's
see 'em
just an
now.
archway. That's all that is.
Okay.
So think of it as you look sideways, it's a solid dotted line. It's a solid
Well,
bridge.
it's just an arch. How
Ice
high is it?
bridge.
It is approximately, let's see if I can give you that. It's
Can we
Uh,
climb to the
it's-
top of this from here?
Shh, go ahead. Just remember, when you slip and fall, it's 110 feet.
It's okay. I
That's
got
why I
slow
was
fall.
asking you.
And I wish I could open up this picture for you, but it's got that magic thing on it that I can't. It's got that.
Does this look like we should have started
darkness.
over here?
No, it
to
does
go
not
up
look
the
like
arch-
you should have started over there. You
Okay.
walked perfectly fine. Stop overthinking it.
Cool.
Go back, get out of the military. All right, so you're on the dock, and what do you do?
Well, now that everyone's over here, we ring the bell.
Cool.
So I assume, is it just a normal bell with a?
It is
little
a
rope?
It is a a 10-foot. Sorry, 1 meter diameter copper bell from a 10-foot tall wooden pole attached to a short wooden pier. Comes with a rope and a clapper.
All right. Mm. I nod to my companions and see if they're ready.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay.
right.
And I
I'm going into
ring
dodge
it.
phase first.
Ding 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 ding.
Then you ring and you ding and you ding and you ring. I just want to see. Go ahead. Let's see. Roll a perception, Onachi. Let's see if you can out perception the perception.
Normal roll.
Yeah, just regular roll. Nothing special. Oh,
21.
very much so. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see if you actually. So these are off the map right now, but directly to your north, northeast, and northwest, you see 3 flying creatures that are probably a good 100 feet away from you right now. And they look like they are climbing. So they're probably low to the ground now, but
So
they seem like they're
flying
trying to
up?
get flying up. Yes, and getting closer.
I yell down to them, going, looks like we have some giant condors or something coming at us. About 100, 200 feet out. Can't
So
tell
we
with the
can.
misty haze.
Mm-hmm. They're about 100 feet out. You can see them at 200 feet. That's fine. You can see them. They're about 100 out. So let's now just do this by what do you want to do for your turn? We're not in an order yet. Just in one turn, they're going to be 60 feet closer. So in one turn, they're going to be 40 feet away.
Do
They're
we
not
have
moving
any
fast, so
idea?
they're not double moving, like getting here as fast as they can at all. They're just
No, they're
flying
enjoying them.
normal.
They're enjoying the ride.
Did they seem to react when
Yes,
the
they
bell
are
was
coming.
rang?
Yep. I'm
So
just
it's
moving
like
them
a
back so
dinner
we can
bell
get.
to them.
Sure.
I what direction? Where are they coming from?
I will
Yeah,
go
'cause
into dodge and ready
right
in action if they do get to me in the next round to
right now, Anachi and Pax and Briar, you don't see anything, but you know you've been told there's something.
yeah.
Well, that's why I just asked
I
what
know,
direction you're coming
I
from.
got you. And I know you're in dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into dodge and just ready in action to defend myself if they attack.
Onochi, what direction? Where are they coming from?
Straight north of us, and I point in their direction.
And
I'd also went to dodge when they rang the bell, so
I
Okay.
will. I want to move over here, like climb up onto the side here, and
It
see if
is
I can
almost
see
a
them.
straight up climb. Almost. It's not an easy climb.
Okay.
It's like a
Then I'll
wall.
move to the side over here
Okay,
and see
that's
if I
fine.
can
Yep.
see them.
Yep.
Do I see them?
Yeah, you see this guy right here, and you can probably see a corner of this guy over here, and
I come
don't see
over
him.
by him. So
Okay,
Oh,
so
I see
you're
they
on a
are.
wall.
I
You're on a
didn't
wall.
actually
You
see.
can't
Okay.
Spider-Man.
I didn't have the map scrolled down, so I see. Look at that.
Okay, so now
Oh.
let's roll initiative for you, gentlemen. Click yourselves and click initiative
Thank you for the reminder.
because I had to do that for mine. Pax is
Oh,
very happy.
that's what I wanted.
What the hell? I had myself quick.
And Slurko, and remember, I do have my
Your little, I gotta
wildfire
get you
spirit
your
already up.
dude. Let me get you your dude. Wildfire spirit. So here's that guy suddenly appears. Boop. He can spider climb. It's called
Yeah, he's
fly.
just hovering in the air, like
Yeah,
right there.
it's called fly.
Yeah, he can hover real good
And
too.
Onachi is going up here. All right, that looks about right. So, Pax, what do you want to do? You see, these guys are now about 40 feet, 40 feet away. And they're still probably a good 60 feet up, 80 feet up.
Do I recognize what they are? Are they just
They're common. They're giant vultures.
they are giant vultures?
Mhm.
I've heard the stories. Are their eyes glowing blue?
At this 40 feet range, you can't tell
Can't tell.
unless you're going to put on some like serious sighting of, like sniper sights or something.
I do not. Okay. I am going to ready. I'm going to bonus action. Shillelagh. Yes. And
I know what that means. I know what that means. Shabalala.
and I already used a bonus action. So I'm going to my the wildfire spirit, without me telling it anything else to do, is in dodge mode. That's its default.
Okay.
And I am going to ready an action to attack a vulture. It's actually no, it's where it was. It's right there. It's hovering. I'm going to ready an action to attack a vulture if it comes at me too close to me. If it looks like it's attacking, I will attack it. And that's it.
Okay.
Keep getting dotted lines coming up and then going away and coming up.
I know. I'm trying to show you this other picture, but it's in that. Remember when we made that completely
Yeah.
dark area? I'm trying to figure out how to undark it. That's all.
It'll be on the there is
look-
a a special layer for
There's map and background.
lightning masking.
Oh, dynamic lighting. Oh, yes, it
Dynamic
is. There it
lighting
is.
layer.
Okay.
Yes, it's on the dynamic lighting layer. There's like drawn lines, and if you delete them,
There we
the
go.
effect
Okay.
goes away.
You should be able to see it now.
Yep.
So you can see how high this thing goes, and it's a straight up climb.
Ooh. Wow.
So it is an archway, and right now, Anachi, you're up here.
Yep.
And hence the reason why you guys had to get down on the ice to go around it to see.
Right.
All right. So that was so Pax is readied, and your bird is in defense.
Yes.
Okay, Anachi, what are you doing?
Well, one round went by, right? Because they just got
Yeah,
closer. I'm going to do the
correct.
same thing. I'm going to go into dodge mode
Mhm.
as my action, and then. Well, no, I got to do a key point to. This time I'll do a key point to ready or to dodge, and then ready a reaction if they come in to attack them if they attack me or one of my friends first.
What are you attacking them with?
An attack.
Okay. Are
If
you
they're within range to
darts?
hit, I'm gonna punch them. If they're not within
Okay.
range to hit, I'm gonna throw a dart at them. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So if the
take
first one
your.
attacks me, I'm gonna punch back. If the first one
Yeah, that's
attacks
what I'm
one of
saying.
them, I'm gonna throw a dart. So
Take your attack on the
not till
first
they
one.
attack me first.
Okay, so this
That's
guy
why I
right
said
here
that. Once they
comes.
attack me, then I will.
The guy on your right, actually, this guy. Let me see who this one is. He's this one. He hasn't shown up yet. He's still 40 feet away. So this guy shows up, and he's going to attack. He doesn't get his advantage though because the other guy hasn't shown up technically yet. He's going to attack at you, and you have dodged, so he gets it with disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
Because I'm gonna have to roll this twice. There's one. Aw. There's two. Aw.
10
And
misses.
that's right. And that guy, here's his second attack. 5 and a 21.
5 misses. Natural 1, you know.
I gotcha. 21 hits you, I'm guessing.
It's at disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. Never
Every
mind.
single time. Yeah. For the whole round.
Yes. Stop it. Okay. Next vulture comes up, and he's going to attack you. Same thing.
So now that he attacked me, now my held action goes off, and I will
Go off
attack
and
him
do
back
whatever you gotta.
for one
An attack.
unarmed strike.
Okay.
Can't use my bonus action because it's a held action, so it's just one punch.
Show him who's boss.
For a 24 to hit for 9 damage.
Oh yeah, you called him names.
And it's magical damage now because my fists are magically fast.
Okay, good.
Ooh, that's right.
I'm gonna
Oh,
hide these
it's
to the map to the back layer again, just so they're out of the way. You said 9 points? Okay.
Yep.
Boom. You just hit him and you cut him in half, and he goes squawk.
We don't see any health bars. Just
I'm
so
just
you know.
telling you, you cut him
know.
in half. He goes squawk. All right. So the other guy
So
now
I
does
feel like I
attack
did a
you.
bunch of damage to him with one hit.
Yes, you did. You
Okay.
saw blood go
Then I
everywhere.
don't feel as bad.
Yeah, you don't feel as bad. So the next guy shows up, and are you still in dodge?
My dodge lasts until my next turn.
Okay, he gets regular attack though, because he gets advantage with his friend there.
Miss.
So that doesn't matter. Regular with that one and regular with this one. 16 hit you?
Just hits me.
Oh my gosh! Finally, I caused him to bleed. Take 10. Call me in the morning. And now
These
it
are regular
is.
attacks, right? So I
Yep.
can't.
They are regular attacks. They're not missiles.
I know.
It's a bite. It's a bite and a talon. A beak and a talon. Yes, talon is hitting you. And Briar, what are you gonna do from way down there?
Because I could have done that, but that's fine.
All right. So I
10
can see
points.
this one.
Mhm.
Can I see that one?
Probably not.
Okay, so this one,
Glad
Yeah.
they don't have advantage on me.
I'm gonna go giant.
Okay.
As my additional action, and then I'm for my attack.
All
I
I
am going.
feel like is Alice in Wonderland. He drinks a potion and woo, 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 woo.
How high up is he?
About 100 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna use longbow.
And what's your giant size for?
If he gets down on me,
Oh, okay.
this way, if I need to use something later.
I got you.
So, what?
That's a no.
That's
Actually,
a
that
no.
does hit him. Wow. Damn.
Okay,
And these
Pretty
things are
awkward.
giant
3.
Yep.
with a 10
Giant
AC.
vultures. Yeah.
Okay.
And that probably does
That
not.
does not hit him. Yeah, the cat's like, what do you want?
Yep.
So, all right. Are you doing anything else?
That's it for right now.
Okay. Now this third one shows up next to you, and he's going to get his 2 attacks in on you. And he has it wipes the disadvantage because he gets advantage. 18 hit you?
Yep.
9, and then does a 15 hit you?
Yep.
10 more.
Looking about a 16 and 45. Looking pretty bad, guys. Even though I'm trying to dodge everything.
It just happens they just happen to have advantage with they pack tactics. So, all right. It's now Pax. About 100 feet up, and you see Anachi going, I dodge, whack. I dodge, whack. I dodge, whack.
Yeah.
But the first one, when I said I dodged.
You did. You really did a good job.
But then after that, there was just too many claws flying around.
It's like their only special ability is pack tactics.
A lot of lower level animals. That's all we
It's
get
a
usually.
giant vulture.
Well, in Inochi, it's also out of range of healing word.
Don't
Wonderful.
worry, I'm falling down next round.
He's sliding down the side.
I'm gonna use slow fall and fall down.
I know.
So
That's good. Yeah, and I don't know that you have that. Otherwise, I would do that. Or maybe. Okay. Yep. No, I don't know that
Like
you
I
have
came
that.
all the way up for
Otherwise, I
that.
would.
That's it. Hibbits.
All right. So, I'm going to use a bonus action to move the bird over there, and then it's going to.
Come on, girl.
It's
on,
going
old lady.
to do its fiery teleportation, and it'll teleport back this direction. And the 2 on top need to make Actually, so fiery teleportation need to make deck saves or take 4 damage each.
Now, question: if you put the bird on top of Onachi, above Onachi, would it affect all of them and not Onachi, or would he be taking it too?
He would take it too if he
Okay.
tried
Depends
to
on how close
teleport
they are
with.
to me. It would still have to be far enough away. If they're
But I'm saying
flying above me,
if he's 10 feet up, and these are giant creatures, technically that's more than 5 feet away from Nachi. Okay, but anyway, so you need those two. So these two, here's one. What happens there? I think he's okay, and the other one, yeah, I think he's okay.
fail.
Nope. Missed by
16
1,
DC.
takes 4 fire damage.
Okay, 4 fire. Got it.
And then for my action,
See, what you should have done, Tom, is teleported from the 2 up there to the other side of the other one. Then you could just teleport him back and forth every round.
but I didn't want to stay. I wanted to keep the spirit away from them so they didn't get attacked. All right, and then I'm going to cast. I can only hit 2 of them if I do that. Is that really worth it? Yeah.
So the
That's
one
not
to
really
my
worth it
right,
after.
Martin, this one
Yeah.
is the one that I hit, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that one
I'm
took
gonna
9,
put. Yeah, I'm gonna
and then
put
now
stuff on
these.
there for you.
Which one of these 2 did
Here,
took the
I'm gonna
fire
show you.
damage?
The one to the right. There we go. You should see his
Okay, so this
now.
one took it.
You should see. Yep. You should see his now. And this is one that took the one on the far left took the bow. So you should see their healths.
Okay.
You should.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
So
We do.
what'd you end up doing, Tom?
Scorching ray. So we'll do a
And
scorching ray. So here's the first attack. Does a 14 hit?
oh yeah,
So and this is on the one on the left, the one closest.
gotcha.
So that's 5.
Yeah.
And 7.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a
Yeah.
very effective spell when when they're easy to hit. So and 9. So yep. So total of 21 points of fire damage, and that's
And
my
you
turn.
see it out of the air and falling
Did you do
down the
one
side
ray
of
on
the.
each one, or what?
No, all 3 on yeah.
It probably died after the first ray.
It
Yeah.
took the third.
Okay.
I was lowering its health each time. So all right. So that's that. So Nachi, your turn. You have 2 of them that are within grasp.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my hits on him, and if he decides to go down after 2 hits, then I might spend the key point and do the other 2 hits.
Yep. Got it.
Otherwise, I will probably spend the key point to disengage and then slide down the rock.
Safe fall.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
Well, it's slow fall. I just reduced my falling damage by 30.
Okay.
So
So
I
you
would
take
like
the
to make
full
an
damage.
acrobatics check to try to
Half it.
come down the hall. Yeah, to do whatever I can do to land softly, but then if I take damage, I can reduce it because of my slow fall. So,
Well, you could always jump in the water.
um,
Oh, that's gonna be cold.
so first up, 2 attacks to the one on my right.
Yep.
Don't think that's going to hit him with a 9.
That's not gonna do it. Nope. Oh, that one does for
10
8.
for
Okay.
8.
Yeah. Let's get that in there. Okay.
He's still
Almost
up.
gone. Almost gone.
Okay, then I am going to key point to disengage, and then do you want me to make an acrobatics check to keep my balance to like
I'm gonna
skillfully
give you.
slide-ish down the side
Yeah,
as best I
I
can?
think. Yeah, I think I know what you're trying to do. Do the sliding down the mountain.
Well, just yeah, like kind of
Your
grab
foot
onto
skidding.
it and slide down if it's that straight, like you say. Whatever
It
areas I
is.
can grab as I quickly work my
And
way
I have it.
down, which could
So
turn into a
as a
fall.
monk, exactly. As a monk, I'm gonna give you 20 feet per roll. So you need to make 5 rolls to descend this in a somewhat safe way. So if you're gonna do acrobatics, do your acrobatics. And this is gonna be a DC 15.
Well, that one missed. First one, so
So
do I fall the whole way? I
no, you're
take
gonna take
10d6 damage. It's a d6
no
for
no
every 10 feet.
I got that. No, you're gonna see if you catch the next one. Do you want acrobatics or strength to see if you catch?
No, I continue with acrobatics if I have a choice.
Okay. So you caught yourself. So that's gonna be 2d6. But you're using your slow fall?
I will use it as a reaction if this is all one turn, or is that my one turn? I went 20 feet.
We're gonna do it one turn per circle.
Okay, so 20 feet per. So that was my
Per
first
turn. Your
Okay,
first one was
yeah. Then slow fall would take 30 off of whatever you roll, which is more than
okay.
2d6. So
So we'll do this.
we
This
take
is
0
what you
damage
and okay.
because it's an automatic flat
You're
30
okay.
that I
Gotcha.
reduce it by.
I see what I
And
didn't
it's a
know was it
That's the reason why I'm wondering if you wanted to do it per round. Then I get 30 off every 20 feet. I'll never take damage falling, even
that's
if I
you're
fall the
right
whole
that I
time.
didn't know that's how I thought safe fall was
Because
a
it's not
30
safe fall.
points.
It's
Oh,
slow fall
sorry.
for a monk. It's not the feather fall that a wizard gets. It's totally different.
What I thought the 30 was a pool for the whole thing.
Nope.
That's what I
It's
was
a
doing it as.
reaction, and it automatically
Okay.
reduces fall damage by 30.
Okay.
So
Then
that's why I
we'll
said,
just
you want me to just roll the 5 times? Because I'm
then
trying to
just
get down the whole thing in
then
one
just
round if I can.
then just roll the 5 times.
Okay.
So you've missed one, you missed 2.
Well, if you take
Okay.
the third roll was a 14, then
Then that was to catch yourself. So now
you
you're at
said
the
my
next.
11 was to catch myself. I rolled an 8, which
Okay,
failed.
you're right. You're right. Then the 11 was to catch yourself. It needs to be a 15 or above. So the next falls a 14. So you
Okay.
fall into. See if you
So I'm
catch
falling
yourself.
40 feet so far.
See if you catch yourself. You
16
caught yourself.
would catch myself. So,
Yep. So now roll your
from
next.
here, hopefully I don't have to take any more
Hopefully
damage.
exactly. Let's get some higher numbers.
Yeah, well, there we go. That one's
There
good.
you go. So now you caught. Now
So
you made.
1,
Now
2,
you're down
3,
60.
4. That's 5 rolls.
Okay. With this total of how many dice?
4D. Well, you said 4.
Okay.
Because I missed twice. Well, if you take it by the 5 rolls, I missed 3 times, so it'd be 66.
So there you and your slow
And
fall
15, and I
protects that.
negated all of it.
Yep.
Even
Okay.
though
So
I
now
fell, I landed on my feet.
you're at the ground level. Good job. That's your turn.
And they got to come down to me.
Yeah, that's
So
right. Now they are 100 feet
we'll
out, and they
use
can
the
only move.
key
I
point
gotcha.
to
Disengage.
disengage. Yep.
So now these guys are gonna fly, and yeah, just for the heck of it, they're gonna come around here. So they are now 40 feet above, and he is now 40 feet above. Briar?
This one's
He's
closer to me,
Yep, he's 40 feet above you.
so I'm switching over to javelins.
Aren't those 30 feet?
They moved 60, so they're 40
No,
feet
I
up.
meant his javelins. Aren't they a 30
Oh,
foot?
I don't. What's a
Javelin is
30? It says it the big
3120.
first number.
Okay.
If it's 3100 or whatever, yeah, it's disadvantaged from 30 until the second number.
Okay.
They have to be
From
at 30
30
feet
to-
or closer in order to not be disadvantaged.
I'd stay with the bow then, if that's okay.
Okay, then stay with your bow.
Yep. So longbow.
Which you would know, knowing how to throw javelins. So.
13
So you hit him.
for 10. Okay. Second longbow is, make sure I click it right.
Shooting at the other one now?
I don't know. He's shooting the same one.
Yeah.
So you hit the same one.
Okay.
You have to look at the screen.
I know.
Okay.
I didn't
well,
look at
you,
it,
on his
so-
way down, you shot him again just to make sure.
Yep. He's dead.
He's really dead. And this guy, he did his movement. So Pax, what are you gonna do? He's 40 feet above your head, and
Above me and you.
60
Yeah.
feet below you.
But I'm next to you now, looking pretty rough,
yeah.
and you saw me pretty much fall down the side, but I didn't take any more damage.
Okay. So I'll start with my bonus action. The Wildflower Spirit will throw a flame seed and attempt to hit.
Onachi.
Yeah.
Stop metagaming, DM.
Let's see. It uses my attack roll, so 18 that hits, and it does 7 fire damage. And then for my action, I will like try step in front of Onachi and move him behind me.
Okay.
So Onachi, you want to step down
I will
one
willingly be
feet?
moved. Yes.
And then and as we do that, I will
I should
cast.
ask, am I prone after falling, Martin?
No, you landed on your feet.
Okay.
And I cast Cure Wounds
Mhm.
on Onachi for 11 points.
Woohoo!
And I remind you that you have 3 good berries that I gave
Oh,
you
you
in
don't
the
need to
morning.
remind me about that. I know, but it's only 1 hit point, so
I know. And
rather
that's my
somebody
turn.
take it off my body and shove it in my mouth to keep me alive instead of dying.
Means you can die 3 times, right?
That's right.
Yep.
And what else, Pax?
No, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Onachi. You suddenly
Me
feel a
again
lot.
already?
Yeah.
It's above me by 40 feet, though, you said?
Yes.
Well, that would be boomerang because they're not within 20 feet for a dart.
Okay.
So 2 attacks with my boomerang. 19
Okay,
for
7.
7.
Yep.
And that one will hit for 4.
Cool. You killed a group of.
As the bird comes falling down on
As
me
the
and
birds all
Pax, I
come.
kind of
Yeah.
do the deflect missiles thing to push the bird off of us before it even lands.
Suddenly they're deflect. You could just turn around and throw them back.
No, I don't want to spend a key point to do that.
All right. So now you have 3 giant vultures laying on the ground. One's really dead with arrows in it, and the other 2 are dead.
Well, the other one was really dead with 3 flames on it.
It's so one is cooked.
That
Do they
was
have pretty feathers?
No, they're vultures.
even giant creatures would not be so aggressive in attacking. There must be something changing their natural instincts. I call my wildfire spirit over to me, head back over to the bell.
Okay. So well, there's somebody really
Right.
big blocking the bell right now.
Yeah, somebody straddling the bell.
Somebody is saying, "I don't care what you say." No, that's not the bell. That's not the clapper. Get your hand
I
off.
don't know why my health's not updating. It should say 27 of 45, but it didn't update.
And I can't see his health, so his
Oh,
health
that.
bar. So.
Okay.
And mine's not updating either. I
As
I
I
have
say,
to
I
manually.
can't see Pax's health bar, but I can see Briar's.
And now I can see Onachi's.
I see
Yep.
Anachis. I see Pax now. Don't
Yep.
see the bird, but don't need to probably.
Okay, you see the bird. I don't know what the bird's health is.
I don't
No,
think it took
you
any
won't see the
damage.
bird's health.
Okay, you won't see the bird. Bird hides his own health.
Yeah.
All right. So you rang the bell. It's been a couple of minutes.
I mean, I could put it in there. The bird has 25 hit points, so there we go.
It's
I
not
was
on
just
initiative.
curious.
It
I
doesn't
didn't know.
matter.
And I will before I get back up on the here, I will cast Cure Wounds again one more time on Onachi. Come on. Here we go. 8 more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Next time, just jump in the water.
Still didn't update. Gotta do it manually.
It says 35 or 45.
I know, because I just manually typed it in.
Oh. I don't know why it's not connecting. I have you as part of the game. You're in the campaign.
And you have it attached.
I'm at it.
Do you
I
have
was gonna say I have a different name
sheets?
now.
Do you have character sheets set up for?
I have a character sheet set up for Onachi.
Okay.
Character sheet.
And the names
Should
match.
okay. So how do I want to create this character? Is it character mancer or create or edit? I
It's
never.
it's just in the
I I
Yeah,
didn't
when
know
you click
Nachi.
on the character sheet, like I don't know if
no,
you're
it's
looking
in
at
the
the
journal.
stream.
You have to create the character sheet in the
It's
journal.
already did.
Okay.
Onachi is in the list of journal. He's in the
Cool.
journal, but when I click his bio, I got that. I've got his character sheet, but his character sheet pops up a window that's never mind. I guess Onachi clicked it. Okay, just like Pax, when I click your character sheet, yours is already filled in, which means you made that choice already. And Briar, when I click his character sheet, but what did you click? Use character mancer, create NPC, or
I
edit directly?
did edit directly.
Okay, there. Now his is
Oh, there
edited
we go.
directly, so we'll see what happens. That might fix it. We shall see.
Let's see.
Try it.
I thought we had it working last time on, or maybe we didn't. Let me
Try
see.
it. Give yourself
5.
10 hit points off. There you go.
Yep, it works now.
Okay.
Perfect.
So now that's what he had to do. Got it. All right.
Here.
So we're good with that. All right. So you guys are standing there waiting. It's cold. I'm waiting.
I'm back to Dodge because I don't know what this whale's gonna do.
What do you have against like sea things? Things in the water. Anyway, 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, 25 minutes goes by. About
Wonder-
30 minutes later, suddenly you see the nose of a sperm whale breach the little hole that you have directly to the south of you, or right about here. You see as I said, the nose of a sperm whale breach the water's edge. And on top of that, you see in the water. Three other. It could be uh, narwhals or dolphins. They're just playful looking sea mammals. And Anjujuk sticks his nose out and he starts to speak to you. He says, Anja, is that you?
Oh,
Got like half of that ooze,
forgive
so
us,
that's good.
creature of great one of the cold North Ocean. We are here seeking information, knowledge that we are told you had about the isle where the Frostmaiden resides. Perhaps you know something more of her as well.
Oh, and you see him pull off to the side. He kind of turns himself in the water. So now his big black eyeball is looking at you, and it's the size of a giant shield. It's a huge eyeball. And it starts to talk again. And you're not Anja? Where's my friend? Yeah, it's gonna happen every time. Sorry.
We did not see anyone else here. The cabin has been long abandoned. We found a book with your friend's name in it, and that was all. The never ending night and the cold may have caused your friend to travel elsewhere for the time being. Hopefully, they will return.
The whale looks inquisitively at you, looks inquisitively at your compadres, and says, "It's been a long time since Anja was here. You haven't traveled in long time. But who are you? Yeah, you can add a few more oohs to that.
I'm Pax. These are my companions.
I
And we are known
wave.
as yes. And this is Onochi. And this is Briar.
I nod my head.
The whale studies the others around you and takes another deep breath and says, I don't know you. I don't know if I should know you.
What do you want to
What?
know of us?
Are you friend or foe?
I look at
We are
the other three or the other two and look back at him, and I would consider us friends. We have nothing to be threatening you with, or we don't need anything from you other than information if you wish to give it to us.
He looks at a little dolphin pops up and darts in and out, and a narwhal pops up and darts in and out,
and as they come up, I'll call out hello and good day to each of them.
in common or in fish language or just
And
in
so
your nature speak, whatever it was.
it's that weird they understand
They
me even
understand
though I'm
you,
speaking
right?
whatever language I speak, they understand, but
Hmm.
they or at least they
We
understand the
just look at
intent of
him
what I
puzzled
mean.
as he goes.
Okay, and you
But
see
I'm speaking common in
narwhal, the smaller mammals will pop up and they'll do their little and they're trying to talk back to you or communicate. It's just you're just not understanding.
nope.
But they're doing maybe some flipper type stuff. They're playing on their tail and
I
they're up on
smile and
they're up on
nod.
the eyes and they're on the edge of the ice with their flippers, patting it down
Oh, and then
like they're
I will slowly bend over and talk soothingly and pet them if they let me.
and when you reach out with your hand, they kind of back off, but they're really intent on you. It's you greeted them and now they're trying to greet you very happily. Um,
And I do like you would with it with an animal, a pet, like, oh, of course.
who's a good boy?
It is good to see you too. Yes.
I pull a
Oh,
frozen
you
fish
look
out of our
healthy and
bag
well.
and hand it to Pax.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Said I pull a frozen fish out of our bag and hand it to
Oh,
Pax.
Oh, and you see the
You can
dolphins and
feed him.
narwhals, they light up. They're like, oh yeah, oh, if they could talk, but they're not
I
talking.
mean, we don't have enough to feed the whale, but we'll feed whatever we have to them if they want, keeping at least a ration or two for us to get home.
We had like 70 pounds of fish.
well,
Didn't you?
there's only three of them, so I will take a good berry and stuff it inside three of the little sardine-sized fish
Right?
and feed one to each one, and then
And
they'll
that
be full.
and they are
You have the
they
best
you
fish around.
exactly.
One fish
They
full.
they they are very happy to have received this. You see them jumping out, and then you hear, you know, Anjuguk saying, "You have made friends today, my little friends. What can I do for you and your compadre?"
I'm glad we only get half of that sound to come through.
Oh, good. That's long-winded.
Any information that you have on the Frostmaiden
We
and
seek
where
to
she resides and
take
the
her curse off this land.
yes, if you know of a way that we might stop
Find her
her
to stop her.
or
We've been told
things
you
that we
might know
could
how to
do
find her.
or just things that we could do to stop the winter, to bring back the seasons.
He says, take you to the Frostmaiden, I can. All you have to do is jump on my back. And on top of him is a boat that has been lashed to him. It is strapped all across his body, so it is firmly held to him. You can see that it can hold up to 8 people, 8 medium people, and quite a bit of gear.
Does she take kindly to visitors? Or are people allowed to visit and then leave?
No one who visits the Ice Maiden's Island ever return. But I can surely drop you off there. As long as the rock doesn't get in the way, I guess.
A rock. There's a big piece of stone blocking you?
No, silly. Rock. Sure, bird-like manner. It doesn't like people approaching the island. But I'm smart.
I look at my companions. Of course. So you could take us. That is wonderful news. Good to know. Not sure we're ready for that
All in?
trip.
All aboard that's coming aboard.
What do you guys think?
I think we gotta go. This is where everything's. Well, I don't know. I turn to Briar, who's the one who has all the information, and just be like, if this is where you were headed to,
Do just 3 of us want to make this trip, or do we want to wait?
well, we leave instructions for him to ring the bell and come on his own.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
See,
We're
this
only getting a big head shake of no, don't go from the DM, but that's.
this character's flaw very specifically is blind to the risk of failure.
We like making characters
We
and
need
then
this
having to do
character.
everything all over again to get a reputation. Who's breathing in the mic?
I don't know. Here's mine.
No, must have been
Oh,
Steve.
all right. I gotta.
I don't know. Did you give him a fish too, and then maybe tell him that we'll be back to take him up on his offer?
Yeah, I'll say
Otherwise,
I'll grab one more fish. I'll put my last good berry in it, and I'll say your offer is very kind, and someday we shall be back and call you again and take you up on it. In the meantime, a treat for you, friend.
And you throw the you just throw it in his mouth, or do you throw it in the
Yeah.
water?
No, in his mouth.
You throw it in his mouth, and he chomps down on the very small fish, and he says, I haven't had a good berry like that since Archa gave it to me. It's been a long time. So until next time. And he playfully puts a flipper on the water and splashes you all, so you're all wet now. And you see him just slow, go back down into the water. The dolphins in Norway, they do little jumps, and they're happy to see you. They do their best flipper modes, and then they disappear under the water. And now you guys can decide what you want to do.
Well, I think that is all the information we were going to get here.
We at least know how to transport to her when we need to, when we're ready.
That is
Very
very
true.
true.
Back to Bremen then to see if Finnick is ready to join us.
Okay. So if I remember, the trip out here was what? 2 days?
2 days. Yes.
2 days? Well, you could probably make it back to depending on which way you want to go. I'm just looking at the
Well, we would probably it's the day is halfway through, so
right.
we'll
I mean, this
probably
whole
end
thing's
up
taken maybe an hour at the most.
we're probably going to end up camping.
Depending on
Like
what the
here?
weather was, the weather getting bad or not.
No, the weather was fine the rest of the day. So you're
like
talking
or actually
Yeah, then we
Like
could get as
here?
far as we can. We got the axe beaks, right?
Yeah.
can't see you if you're pinging somewhere.
Why can't you see me
Because
pinging?
you must not be on the
How about
You're
this? Can you
still
Okay.
on
see
the.
it now?
Yep.
Yes.
So, getting to
So
there is only about 4 hours away. Remember, it did have blizzard the night before, so you are gaining some thickness of the ground or snow.
right.
So there's 4. So that would get you to about, say, like 4 in the afternoon. If you wanted to go all the way to Bremen, you could. I think the reason why you spent the night was because you wanted to get to the Duchess
during daylight.
during the day. But if you went all the way through to Bremen, you're probably going to get there at night, and I mean like
Late.
11,
Yeah.
12, but you'll get there.
That sounds good to me. What do you guys think?
I'm just gonna grab something to eat here.
I'm good
That's
either
up to you
way.
guys.
Yeah. That's good. If we can make it there, we will. But we're not.
You guys
Like,
have vision. All I got to do
Fire?
is keep a rope tied to you from mine if we get into dark situations. So I won't
well,
cast
and
night vision
once
until I need it.
once it gets dark, I can just we can have Briar ride in the front with and I can cast light on something on the harness of his axe beak, and then we will be able to see easily.
Or otherwise, if you
Or
guys have dark vision, or one of you has dark vision, you just be up front and then you cast light behind them, so it's not as
yeah,
jarring.
I
It's
have
not like
both
a headlight on a
night or
train.
dark vision, and I also
Come here.
I'm a natural
Come here.
explorer, and I
Come
picked
here.
Arctic as
What's the
my
matter? Why are you
favorite,
yelling, big
so
boy?
it'll be a lot
oh,
harder to
Why are
get
you?
that's
lost.
right. Make sure Storko remembers
Yeah,
that
he
stuff.
doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't get lost.
He and I
Yeah,
had talked
he
about
doesn't get
earlier.
lost. He's fine.
That's right. We could travel in the middle of a blizzard now.
Yes, you could. You have to deal with the blizzard. What's the matter,
Yeah.
Oswald? Why are you
No
yelling?
better not.
That's right.
Difficult terrain does not slow your group travel.
That's right.
I don't
So
know why this.
the heavy
Cat.
snow doesn't slow us.
There
No,
you
it does
go. There's
not.
all of the
Our
stuff
ranger
for
finds a path.
The
All right.
ranger. The
So
ranger finds a
let's go
path.
straight to Bremen.
The
Look at that.
ranger finds a path. The ranger finds a path. The ranger finds a path. Okay. So you guys are going to get into Bremen, and it's going to be late at night, and that's totally fine. The rest of the day, the weather was fine. It was a 50 something, so it was middle of the road type weather. So it was decent. You know you're going to make it late, but you are pushing all the way to Bremen.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm just updating notes on the stuff that we just had going.
Can't hear a word you're saying.
I know. I'm cleaning things up as I go along. So there you go. You guys should be able to see the map.
Yeah. Oh, look, a tavern. We haven't been at like actually physically on a map in a tavern map in a long time. I'm gonna go in and go talk to the dwarf Hiln, right? Hiln.
Right? As you walk up, Hiln recognizes Briar since she sent him after everybody else. And what are you talking to Hiln about?
No, I just introduce myself. I've heard much about you, my lady. I hear you started the right people on their initial path. It is a pleasure to meet you.
And I
How long
introduced
has it
both them.
been? How long has this been going?
I introduced both them to her. Say they have joined our
How long
group.
has it been, like, in-game wise? I have no
Yeah.
clue, but we're on session 21, which means we've played for 21 weeks.
It's
If you
probably
say a
been
day or two a session, yeah, we're probably a good month or two into the game.
a lot
or
of
more.
sessions like this one. Yeah, we average, I think, 2 days a session.
Yeah, that's what I'd
So
say.
we're
We probably
probably a
do
good
2 to
40
3.
days in.
So we're probably 6 weeks into it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Briar approaches and you're saying hi to Hiln, and Hiln's like, "You haven't died yet, have you?"
Came close,
Well, I'm
but
new,
not yet.
so as
Yeah,
I
but you're
walk up
talking
with
from
drinks.
outside the. I was
No,
gonna
as
say,
I
yeah,
walk
you're.
up with drinks from the bar, because that's why
Okay.
I get into the party. Sit
She's
down,
like,
pass one out to everybody, and give one to her and introduce myself. Onochi, I just joined the band of merry men here. Nice to meet you.
She comes up with a squint and a look, and she's looking at all three of you, and she's like, "It's a pretty skimpy group. I haven't seen Finnick in days. What about that popper in or outer guy?
We
What
haven't seen
about
either
the
one of
other
them for a while.
barbarian? Because
There was no other barbarian.
Yeah.
the small barbarian and the small dwarf.
There was no barbarian.
Not barbarian, Goliath.
I let
I
her
would
know
hope
those
Briar
two
would
had
say there
fallen.
was no other barbarian, but he might play
No, no.
along. Who knows? I don't
I let her
know.
know that. I let her know that those two have fallen. Bacon and the other comrade.
Oh, and she raises a glass to them and says, "To the fallen." And she drinks.
I raise my glass. Take a drink.
So, and she says, "I keep telling everyone, the everlasting rhyme isn't the Frostmaiden's doing. It's actually the Arcane Brotherhood. I've been hearing rumors, plotting another takeover of 10 towns. A wizard was burnt at the stake in East Haven, if you remember that, Briar. He even admitted it being one of them. And he said there were other Arcane Brotherhood wizards as well, lurking among us. Valish Gant is behind it all of it, no doubt. The scoundrel is locked away in Revel's End, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous. Someone should find out what he knows. I could put a check mark next to that one.
I'm trying to remember where this place is at. Is that down south?
I've never seen it before, so
Something new.
I'm sorry. So what was this again?
she's telling you that she doesn't believe that it's all the Frostmaiden's doing. That it's actually the Arcane Brotherhood plotting against another takeover. And that wizard that was burned at the stake in East Haven even admitted being one of them, and he said that there are other wizards lurking among us. And she directed you to go see or visit a Valish Gant, and she thinks he's behind all of this.
In which
We-
town?
It's not in a town, she says, at Revel's End. She tells you to open up your map. And when you open up the map, I look for something. Okay. And she looks at your map, looks at your map, looks at your map, and she says, "Hmm." I gotta look again, make sure I got the right place. It's about here, somewhere in this area. Find that guy, find Gant. He's behind all of this.
We've seen nothing on the map.
Yeah, I don't see.
I don't like this.
Did you ping it? Or what? Where does she put her finger down on the map on the wall or in front of us or
In
wherever
front of
we're
you.
talking
Hold
to?
on, I'm gonna try and. Okay, so if I go here, then I go here like I did before. Where's my drawing? That's not my drawing. That's my drawing. And she does this, and she does this, and she does this.
Oh, okay, way up north.
There.
All right, up to the right of
She
Icewind.
said-
It says the words Icewind Dale.
Correct. She said, "Go lock." Revel's End is what it's known for now. Maybe your Briar might have heard about it. This is our. I gotta put Revels and Art. Yeah. This is Revels.
You want me to roll, see if I had?
Sure.
Or you want me to roll Arcana
Dice.
Who
or
typed in the
D100
black
or
cabin and now we're
Maybe me, maybe Tom. I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to make it look that good.
you want me to roll a D20
you click on
100
the
or
more
Yeah,
paint
yeah,
icon
I-
and go down to text.
Yeah, I know that. And then when I type, it doesn't look. I can't get it to look that thick, so it's legible. Roll whatever you want.
What is it called? Rebel what?
Revel's End. REVELSEND. Sure. You may have heard of this thing. Let me see if anything tells me what it is. Wow, I don't even know what that is. Panopticon? Come on, Tom. What is that?
No idea.
Panopticon. It's a prison. Oh, I want to look that up. Just the word. Nopticon. What is that?
Hmm.
Is a disciplinary concept brought to life in the form of a central observation tower placed within a circle of a prison. All right. I'm thinking Guardians of the Galaxy, those guys that were in the middle of the prison. All right. So Revel's End is a prison. That's what you know. You big thing over there.
I share with them what little I know.
Well, if you're sure and you think that that is the true cause, then they must be stopped. We must put an end to this pause in the cycle of nature.
How do I do this? I don't know how.
I thought I heard when Briar told us about the wizard that got burned at the stake that he didn't really die and he was in some other tower thing. Because he did explain
amongst
that to us
yourselves.
at one
Yeah.
point.
I explained to y'all
So-
that it was like a. I'm not big
If
in
he-
magic, but
Yeah, but if he's part of this arcane cult thing, wouldn't that cult be looking for him there? Do we need to go back to that tower?
from what I understand, it was like a reset of him in case he didn't make it back. So it had no memories of him after he left that. So it was like a blank slate, and it had actually disappeared, if I remember correctly. Correct?
Yes, it is no longer of this
After we
realm.
took it down, and then it just kind of went back to its own world.
No,
correct
it
on-
just dissolved. It had a it only was going to be around for 4 hours. Once you brought it back to life, that was the problem. You didn't bring it fully back into life. You only brought it back partially. It
There
was
you
all
go,
based on
Mark.
your rolls.
Does that
Thank,
beatable for
thank
you?
you. I don't know. I'm in the kitchen getting more drink.
So there's just this one man, Dizan, you called him.
Yes. And I'm
And
trying to
he,
think who
but
else would know about this.
Kazan, Finnick.
Yep.
so, and he was the only one of this brotherhood that you met.
We witnessed him being burnt at the stake, and then it was like a copy of him that only lasted for a short time.
Did he talk of others?
Yes, back in their own plane before they fell to this plane.
But they all fell together to this plane. Have you met any of
Nope,
the other members of this brotherhood?
not that I recall.
Steve, look to your right.
Yes,
And specifically, it was remember the woman at the that we fought underneath the keep, Avarice.
yeah, I sort of remember her. So I say yes, and I tell you why I knew.
Ah, so this woman at least is out there trying to perhaps further some other type of nefarious workings. And now this Baelish Gant is perhaps a third.
Now, are we off to ourselves, or are we still around other people as we're talking? Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're just at the table with Hiln. And I assume Briar is comfortable talking about this in
Yep.
front of Hiln.
Yes. There's something else I was going to bring up, but not here.
So
The one thing I had not told y'all yet.
Hiln, why do you what has happened? What do you believe? Like what do you know of this arcane brotherhood? Why are they now considered the cause? Do they have a ties to the Frost Maiden? Are they working for her? Sorko?
I thought you were asking him.
No,
Yes.
that was a question for him.
Him. Okay. So
You're muted.
Okay. What was the question? Sorry.
What what do you know? What has happened? Why do you now feel that this arcane brotherhood is the cause of the winter and the night? What are they working for the Frost Maiden?
She says, "No, it's just all the chatter and all the sudden arisings of this arcane brotherhood. I'm hearing more and more people come back from their travels talking about the control that they have from their plane and bringing it to this plane and that tower. It just sounds so. It sounds like something more that could actually happen because no one really ever sees the Frost Maiden. We just see cold."
Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for a roll to go through. Nah, that makes sense. I've trained. I have some training in the arcane arts, but I do not know much at all about this other plane that they come from. Would they? But I guess nighttime, perhaps the darkness would be of similar benefit to them. Does that sound right?
And her answer is that she just doesn't know. She sorry, she suddenly starts choking.
Yes. Another drink of your ale, perhaps.
Yeah, that's another drink of that Kool-Aid ale. Yes, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Her response is that there's just too much new information about the Arcane Brotherhood and how they could get to the 10 towns and try to take the 10 towns so quickly by having that one in East Haven, and she fears that there's going to be more. And it just needs to be something that probably needs to be looked into and this guy talked to find out what their plans are.
Oh. I look to Briar and Inochi. What do you guys think? We go north. The only other things that there was that we had to look into was the meteor.
Okay. I'm more apt to want to go north, but I'm slowly getting warmed up to going south when I have to.
I'm up for wherever we need to go. Oh, ale's hitting me though, so I'm gonna excuse myself while I run to the outhouse.
We can go check that up north, and then if that doesn't, then we can go down south.
Right?
Until we get the rest of our friends to go. I'm still absorbing and thinking about some of these things.
Hilm, have you seen Finnick lately? Is he around? Is he done with his family obligations?
He says yes, Finnick was around. Finnick popped in a day or two ago, probably 2 or 3 days ago. So right after you guys came in, because he was out doing the delivery. So he popped in right after you guys left. But his parents probably sent him on another fishing trip because they like to have a lot of fish. And
It's unfortunate. Well,
so he is not here currently. He really gets out of everything, doesn't he?
would you just let him know where we are headed, and if he is done, and perhaps he will try to catch up to us, or else we will stop by again on the way south, um, and come back here, of course, and let you know what we find.
We'd eat and stay overnight, probably.
Yeah.
This is Barashandar, right? Or Lonely.
Yep. So we spend the night at the inn in Bremen. Head out in the morning.
Sure.
Oh, I'm back from the
Sounds like
outhouse.
a
Did I miss
plan.
anything?
Uh, just Hiln saying that she's heard a lot from her resources that groups of this brotherhood have been um, interrupting, doing things in other realms and worlds, and it makes her think that they're part of a larger purpose, and that's why she thinks that they're the cause. So So we're thinking we would just we'd obviously get a good rest and then maybe head up to check it out, see what this Baelish Gant has to say.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm guessing during the night we'd go up to our room and take a rest, right?
Yep.
When we get up to our room and the door's secure and everything, I'd check the windows, make sure nobody's around. I would let them know about the other faction that we had some concerns with, that was the leaders at each of the 10 towns.
Or-
The ones I knew about. You know,
Right.
the ones that took the cauldron and stuff like that.
You guys are learning all sorts of stuff when he drinks.
Right. So
I just
He
wanted to
said
make
he
sure
gave us
nobody's
a full
around.
synopsis of everything that happened except for the one thing. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I left out and I waited till I got to know y'all and
Just saying,
trusted
you
y'all
give him a
more.
little ale, and he's suddenly like Oprah.
So you tell us about
Oh, he spills his
Mayor
guts apparently.
Maxtel Dinar, the local leader of the Zentarum, who is the speaker of Targos.
Yes. And if there's any others that we think may be directly connected with them, because
I butt in there though, and I say that the Zentarum is small beans up here. We don't need to worry about them.
Oh,
I have it on good authority.
Ah,
that is
dream.
We should focus on wherever Corwin is though, because I need to talk to him. But if we can't get a hold of him, hopefully I can get some more information tomorrow.
he pops in, he pops out.
perhaps, but from the stories you've told, he appears wherever Finnick is. Perhaps, so we should
Correct.
see
So
if
he could have been in and out a few times, and we would never have known.
He can be fishing.
Yeah. We should ask Hiln if he has been around when she's seen Finnick.
We can ask her in the morning, right?
Exactly.
Another thing, is there anything we need to pick up for the our inn up in Lonelywood we need to take up there? Probably
Like
not.
everything it needs to be a functional inn.
Yeah, probably ain't gonna worry about that. Might start fishing around to see if there is somebody that could run it for us while we're gone.
Well, I'd say that
Isn't that
similar
Finnick?
to that this the current situation here, similar to real life pandemic, is probably not a good time to start up a new business.
But with us ending this ice pandemic, we could be at the ground floor as it starts.
Yeah, but
Oh
then we
yeah.
can worry about it then, right?
Yep.
Or you
I
can
just
worry
figured
about
this
it
way
then. I
when
mean, it's your inn, yours and Finnick's, so.
I just figured when we go through there this way, somebody, and we can worry about that later.
All
I
right.
mean, just call it the right inn for the right people.
For the right price.
The right aid in, okay. So I guess it's next morning we gather up all our resupply, restock, and get ready to head out.
Long rest. And cast
Yep.
Goodberry. Here we go. And you each get your 3 good berries. All right. So we should probably quickest still, even though it's backtracking slightly, actually difficult terrain doesn't slow us anymore. It would save us maybe a tiny bit of time to just go straight north instead of going up through Lonelywood. And then we don't have to cross the icy river too. I guess we just, yep, straight up. beeline pathing.
So did we spend a night?
We did. We got a long rest in Bremen.
Okay. I would put the light in my window, Martin. And I get the information the next morning, and then I would share with you guys that the Duragar stronghold is an issue we need to take care of sooner than later, from what I've found.
Oh, truly. You that's one of the reasons you were sent up here, I take it.
It seems to be. Sunblight, I think, is the name of the place. It's getting very, very close.
Yes. Well,
Very, very close to what they're trying to find. And I've been strongly pushed into seeing if I can get you guys to help assist in taking care of that situation before it becomes a bigger problem for the whole world.
you know, that does change things a bit. I mean, I find it unlikely that that large organization or no, mages or no, that this brotherhood is actually causing the never-ending winter.
I don't think
Perhaps
it's
we
something
should
that, unless they're really powerful,
exactly.
and they have the Ring of Winter or something along that lines. But I think the Duragar Fortress of Sunblight is a bigger issue.
Well, so perhaps we should head down there. Perhaps on the way there we check out this meteor, or we just head straight to Sunblight Citadel.
I would want to vector away from the meteor. Are we strong enough, just three of us, to check it out, though, is the question. Or do we
We'll
need to
hire
wait
some
for a minute?
mercenaries on the way. But we should go
Well,
assess it first. If we feel we can deal with it, we can deal with it. If we don't, we get reinforcements.
yes. In the very least, we should take
Never
a look.
go into a conflict without knowing your ins, your outs, and the reason that you're there. Totally muted.
I want you to be able to read lips. Remember, you're practicing. As you get up in the morning and you get downstairs and you have your morning, whatever it is, you see Hiln there, like she never moved, still drinking. And she
She ever
calls you
have like
over with.
mug impressions in the side of her face or something from passing out on one, or
She never sleeps. Never. She's been up for like 20 years. She
It's a
she
nifty
motions you guys
treat.
over. She motions you guys over, and she hands you a scroll, and she says, "This should help you with the Revel's End." And in it is a letter from the Duvessa Shane, it's the speaker of Bryn Shander, and in it says it's a letter to Hiln to find a trusted group, and it discusses that Hiln is to find a group that she trusts to get information from this Gant. It also gives you a signed letter notifying Gant that in exchange for his cooperation, she will petition the lords for a reduction in his sentences if you can get the information out of him. She offers a 250 gold pieces if you obtain useful information. This letter also gets you into the prison. She asks you to inform the prison warden that the Arcane Brotherhood might be plotting a jailbreak to free Gant. And while there are no indications of this jailbreak being imminent, she avails herself of this opportunity to make Gant's life worse. So now you have basically the speaker knows Hiln. Hiln is a trusted figure to find a group of people that she figures can help. Who else but the group of goody two shoes of a few good men or the right party, whoever it is. And she basically is passing this on to you guys, so you know a little bit more about what you're doing there. But she looks at you and basically says, "So you're up for the task?" Before she hands you I mean, you read it, but before you take off with it,
I look
Well-
at them, see if they think they are.
Yes, but the timing may not be quite right. There is a belief that
I just
the
lean
work
into Pax
being
and say,
done.
just say yes and take it. We'll just do it later.
there doesn't seem to be a time attached to it.
Of course. Well, we shall take care of this. What have you heard of Sunblight Citadel and the work that they are doing there?
There you see her open up a file cabinet and flip through it and go, "Oh yes, sunlight." Yeah, she's like, sunlight. Still a bunch of Durgars thinking they can make a dragon and fill it with the Chardonnay, or what is it? Chardon?
Chardlin, yes.
Chardlin.
Chardlin, and create a fire-breathing Chardlin flying dragon. Ooh, scary.
Mm, They're
I've been told they're getting closer at succeeding.
And she gives you a look and a squint and like, "Where are you getting your information from? Don't you know who I am?"
You're not the only source of information in this world.
She gives a grumph and says, My information's better." Eh.
Fine. I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just telling you what I've heard too.
Uh-huh.
oh. Thank you very much for your assistance and the information.
And she gets another drink.
We have breakfast. We go out, get our axe beaks.
And your ex-beaks have all been fed and brushed and pampered, and they're enjoying life here, and they want to know why they have to go.
We tell them great adventures just over the
Yeah.
next horizon.
Greatest adventures is done.
All right, guys. So we going down to Sunblight?
Or up to Revel's End, or down to the meteor that fell, or
I'm good
I
with
mean-
first two. Meteor, not so much.
So let's go. I think we kind of, if they really are close to creating some type of crystalline dragon, that sounds like something we should go check out.
I mean, it might warm up the world a little. It is pretty cold, but, I don't know if they're going to know how to control something like that.
Or if they can, could potentially be even worse.
Definitely true.
All right. Well, at least we can travel the roads. We travel the roads down Bryn Shander south, and then cross over to Dugan's Hole, and then down the Red Waters, and then over. So that we're on the other side of the mountains from the meteor. So Bryn Shander, down the road a bit, Dugan's Hole, south, and then over
Okay. And
and through the woods and to Grandma's house.
to grandmother's house. Okay. Hold on a second. So you've been told about the sunlight, not castle, keep, and that it is a fortress hewn from the rock. It is home of Zardrock, Sunblight, and his 2 sons. Scratch that. 1 son.
Yeah, one son now.
Yep.
Uh-huh. All right.
I
Just
mean, we
might
don't
be
know that, but Briar does.
exit. And that the Duergar really shouldn't be up here.
No, they're an underground place. That's why we don't understand
Exactly.
why they're here.
Well,
Need to
they
go
figured they can
figure
take.
it out.
They figured they could take the whatchamacallit here.
So all that's left is the brother Nildar.
And
We
Zardrock.
we killed Darth.
There you go. All right. And before you leave, Helen is going to hand you a couple of readings, just for you to read along your way, because even though she poo-pooed Sunblight, she does have some information about it, but to her it's not as important as Revel's End. But she gives you what she has,
Just
and
because it's new and she wants to confirm what she knows is real.
that's right. She wants to make sure what she knows is what she knows, and what she doesn't know is what she doesn't know. Exactly. So let's see if I want to see if these are if I can drop these into yours.
Let's make sure that what we know is what she knows.
Well, exactly what you know,
That
what
we-
she knows, what you know.
Yes.
You know what she knows. Okay, so is it in here? No, and it's not in there, so that's not going to happen. Is this in here? Ah, okay. Ooh, maybe, maybe. Okay. Trouble in Paradise. Is that this one? No. Ah, that's what I needed right there. Okay. Is that it? Yeah. Where's the other one? Okay. Yep. There it is. Okay. So how can I cannot link these, but I'm gonna drop these in your
In our journal.
yeah. Um I'm looking at something first before I give these to you. Yep, I lied. I'm not gonna give those to you. Just because you're not that special. Alright. So but I'll give you a little background as in your readings. You know that Zardarok has an obsession for this Charlatan, and it is a form of madness in this obsession. It's consumed. It has consumed the Duragar warlock to the extent that he will stop at nothing to obtain all of that he can find. Zardarok prizes Charlatan more than he loves his sons and his clan, which has alienated his closest advisors, forcing them to question their blind obedience. Another little tidbit you find out is that Grandolpha Musgart, the grand dame of the Mutzgart Durgar clan, has recently arrived to the fortress after being invited there by Zardrock. The Mutzgarts are based in a Durgar city in the Underdark, and they mass produce and distribute filthy Durgar ale made from mushrooms. Zardrock is eager to take a fourth wife and has had his eye on Grandolpha Mutzgart for years. He asked Grandolpha to his fortress to give her a gift. That gift being a pseudo dragon made from Charlotte. Yeah.
So they're trying to build a pseudo dragon, not even a dragon.
No, it's a baby dragon.
That would be hilarious, though. But if they've completed the pseudo dragon, then they would know how to do possibly the bigger dragon.
You should be fine and dandy. All right. We'll do the fortress description as you get closer. All right. So you guys are gonna making it from Bremen all the way to Dugan's Hole. That's gonna take you what? You're on Axe Peaks. Maybe because once you get off the main road down here, it's a little bit slower, but you're still on Axe Peaks. So what? 6? We'll get you in late afternoon to get you here, so you can have an overnighter if you need it.
I have Natural Explorer, so
I was just trying to get you because you've been riding on an Axe Peak for
Yeah.
12 hours.
that's true.
Your ass hurts. That's
We
up
do
to
it
you
all
if
the
you always want to
time,
keep
Say it, we
going.
have ruffled feathers.
Yes, you do. They ruffled your feathers. Okay. So you're going to get to. I'm going to do something here. Do that. Do that. Do that. I'm just making sure all your stuff, your tokens are all correct. Save. 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 Because I want to make it so that this all works. Save. Okay, so Pax's was correct. You said vision-wise. And you have Pax, you have dark vision or
No, no,
you have
no,
you have nothing.
nothing. I can cast a light spell.
Okay, so that's bright light, correct?
It's 20 feet bright, 20
That's
dim.
it. Gotcha. Okay, so then if I go to this one, your dynamic lighting, you do have dark vision. And dark vision, you can
120
see.
feet and blind sight 10.
Dark vision is 60 feet, isn't it?
120.
120. Okay. Save. And then Onachi, you're what?
You get that at first level?
No, his uh,
Rune,
Goliath.
I think
Oh,
it's
The
Rune
Rune
Knight
Knight.
or something.
Rune Knight. That's right.
Onachi,
That's right.
what's your vision for indoors? Is it night vision or just light?
I only get night vision if I elect to cast it.
If you choose it,
was
okay.
one of my points. Yes. So if I
Otherwise, it's
need
just
it,
gonna be
like if nobody's around me and nobody can cast any line of light, then I will cast it and use it. But otherwise, it's
gotcha.
just
Okay. We're gonna see if this works when we need it. All right. So that's
takes
our
2
outdoor.
key points for me to
This is our indoor.
use it.
Okay. Outdoor, indoor, outdoor, indoor, outdoor, indoor. Okay. Got it. I hope. All right. So, you're gonna spend the night over in. Are you trudging on from Dugan's Hole?
Oh no, we're going as far as we should go as
Okay.
far as we can.
So if you can go as far as you can, we're gonna say following the edge of the river so you're gonna go down here. And then the question is, are you going this way around the mountain to get
No,
to
no,
it?
the other way. No.
The other way? Okay.
Yeah,
So now
over
that
the
you're in the
river and
wilderness,
through the woods.
through the woods to grandmother's house.
Yes.
Okay, there is an eastern entrance into here. Actually, is there? I forget. I think there is only a western entrance.
Well, we won't know till we get there. And
No, there is an eastern entrance. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm just moving this to get it out of the way. I don't want it there. I want it there. Nope. I want it there. Nope. You're not going to let me have it, are you? All right, there you go. There is an eastern entrance. So, based on, let's get you some daily weather for because your first day didn't matter. You were in town. Let's go over here. Let's give a daily completely nice weather the next day. You could probably get to here
okay.
that night. I mean, you're following a pact, and then suddenly now you're just following the mountain. So we'll get you. This is day 1.
So if we can either we get to that side of the large mountain, or we go into the woods so that we're
So
protected.
that's up to you. How do you want to do it?
Well, the woods probably is the easiest place to set up a camp.
There's your 1. That's your first point. So you're going to be inside the woods. That's fine and dandy. Let me do this just to see if If it's happening, it's not happening. Don't worry. We'll go back to this. I mean, I just rolled. Your night is uneventful. You are having yourselves a be able to make it the next day, and not much is happening. But while you were sitting there that night, suddenly it seems like we'll say Pax wants to be a storyteller. So Pax, in your storytelling voice, you and you tell everybody that,
I begin the story. I go, sit right back, and
and you'll
you'll
hear a
hear it.
tale. That's right. First of all, bare stone. The whole fortress is hewn from gray stone. The fortress is bereft of ornamentation or artistic flair. Doors are likewise made of bare stone with iron handles and hinges. Everything is stone made. There's a smoky haze from the forge that permeates the interior of the fortress. This is everything you've heard about the fortress. Unless something happens, all areas are lightly obscured by a haze. Exposure is unhealthy, and anyone who takes a long rest, you can die inside the fortress. Ouch. Duragard have a dark vision. They don't need light. Even so, most rooms are heated by stone braziers filled with glowing hot coals. Such areas are dimly lit. Tunnel ceilings are all 10 feet high and flat. Room ceilings are 15 feet high and vaulted in most cases, except for larger spaces such as a forge where they are 30 feet high. And there are three elevators. Sorry, three levels, and connected by two elevators in there somewhere. So these are just things you've known about Zardark's fortress or the Sunblight's fortress, and it is the next morning. We're gonna say an hour and a half to get to the edge of the eastern entrance. So from yonder to yonder, hour and a half, just under short of 2 hours, and you probably have this wave with this winding section. If you're trudging it, you could probably make it in an hour. But if you're going to do it, are you charging it or are you sneaking it?
Oh, we're sneaking it.
All right.
There's no charge in the Citadel.
Well, you could try. I'm just gonna use good bio quickly, so you guys figure out how this. Discuss your plans.
Well,
Quietly recon.
yeah, we need to be able to see what the entrance is, or get as close to it as we can, and figure out if there's a way to get in quietly. I'm unsure of how successful we can be at this. I'm can be relatively quiet at times, but I like Briar are a little big to be sneaking around.
Well, I
I
can
feel
go
the
take a
same.
look if you want. If I don't come back in a normal amount of time, you might have to come find me, and then you're down even another.
Now, we probably should all go together. You might, but perhaps you should maybe take point.
He's
Yeah.
gonna take point, all right. Points of arrows, points of daggers, points of.
No, I deflect all of those.
Oh, okay.
So I do have a question about your little bird that you shoot up there ever so often during fights, packs. Can you communicate with it? Can it tell you what it sees?
Uh no, I could I could summon a
That's really interesting.
creature from the Fae that would be able to do reconnaissance.
Would that help us? I don't know anything about it, so I'm just genuinely asking.
It could. I also can change shape into much smaller creatures that might like a rat or a spider that could check things out. Um,
So before we
Pretty
left, I would have went to
sure.
the kitchen and peeled a couple of carrots and let them dry out in my pocket. Just so you guys know.
So
Because dark vision
let's see.
spell, I guess, requires a pinch of dried carrot.
There you go.
Um,
Or an agate, but I don't know if I have an agate, so. So I will
where is
peel a
it?
carrot, let it dry out, put it in a mortar and crush it up and have a little pouch of dried carrot. But if we need it, if you're having me go first, I would cast that using up 2 of my key points. So I would have dark vision for the next 8 hours, which is 120 feet. Oh, sorry, no, 60 feet. I only get 60 feet of dark vision.
Yes, I do that. It's called Wild Companion. I thought I did. I
If you
just
stay about 60 feet in from me, then I can see as far as you can in dark vision too.
there it is.
Well, I'm just putting that out there as an option, unless you guys have another way.
I'm
Hmm.
open to ideas.
So what? So what do when we get there? What does this entrance look like? What are we looking at?
Um, did any of you do any in fact-finding missions about what this fortress is like? I mean, you know what the fortress is, how it's built. You know, these are all stories that you heard. You know, the bare stone, everything is bare stone. The doors don't even have many markings on them. Bare doors. There's always the smoky hallways because of the forges, and you know there's 3 levels. But
Okay.
when it comes to like what does it look like, it has been spoken in grandiose, you know, huge. This is a fortress that can hold 5,000 people in it. To a, you know, it's just an old broken down
Oh,
castle.
but aren't we there?
Oh no, are you there? What?
That,
Okay, then let me give you
that's
this.
what I'm saying. Is like we were we were approaching the area
Stealthily.
stealthily
Oh,
along the edge of the mountain,
gotcha.
and
Then
then
let me do this reading. So this is the first thing you see. As you're doing that mountain curvy travel looking thing, you as you're heading towards it, you look up, and beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of a gargantuan mountain that forms the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold the sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved on the high wall are rows of arrow slits, with lights burning behind them and clanking sounds issuing from them. A narrow staircase, hewn from the rock itself, leads up one side to the wall. Staircase, actually, you guys have to go in. You have to pass the front of the fortress to get to the staircase. It comes from the west and goes up to what looks like the potential entrance. So you have a
how
100-foot staircase.
how wide is this valley?
Oh, the valley itself is probably, you know, a good 500 yards, 1,000 yards wide. It's not skinny. And it could even be 1,500 yards wide.
But that's
It
not wide enough. Is the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it like if we were on the other side of the valley, would people be able to see us?
Oh gosh, no.
Then,
The weather is fine. The weather is as pretty as it can be. Oh, that
but
was a D20. Never mind.
yeah,
The weather is fine. It could be as pretty as it can be.
but still not perfect.
And yeah,
So
to say. If it's snowing a little bit, there's the obscurance of the clouds, a little bit of that. You might see some smoke billowing.
and the twilight as well, and other side of the valley is well out of the range of
Yes,
Ergar night vision.
yes.
Well, why don't we cross to the other side of the valley and then go to get to the west side of the keep so that we can get to the stairs without being seen.
Works for me.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Alright.
You get to the other side of the valley. You scamper along the opposite valley wall, so you get past the front of this keep. Maybe you get to a thinning part. Maybe there's some trees between you and the now stairwell that leads up the wall. It is not a straight up stairwell. It is a casually, but it is stairs. It's not a ramp. It's just stair cut into the stone, stair cut into the stone. So you have a stairwell to climb. And I'm guessing you are all, sneak up to the bottom of the stairwell. The stairwell has 100 feet to climb in it. The steps are barely 5 feet wide. I lied. 150 feet. And since you have the boots of the hunter, and you don't have to worry about difficult terrain, you
Nope.
don't have to worry about any of that. So what dost thou do?
So it doesn't look like anyone that we can't see any
You see
arrow
flickering
slit
of lights
windows,
inside the arrow slits, and that's about it.
but none of them can see us when we're on the steps.
No, not really. At least, and not that you can see them, that they can see you.
Right.
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
All right.
So
Make
we're gonna do this as you're walking up we're slowly making your way up the stairwell. You're trying not to like jump up and down and just do jumping jacks and make your scene glinting of armor, and you're doing it stealthily. And so you get up about 25 feet, 50 stairs, 50 feet, 100 stairs, 100 feet.
And we would have left the axe beaks a good distance to the
Okay.
west of the.
So they're not making noise. Your animal handling expert over here has been teaching them how to be quiet. When all of a sudden, from high above you comes a loud grinding noise as large sheets of ice break off the fortress walls and tumble down to the mountainside. You're not in any danger from them. And suddenly, great doors of previously hidden under the snow stand open more than 300 feet above you. You see these things just creak open, and then suddenly it's like, bam! Huge doors just pop open. And from between them flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow with bright golden light, and it lets out a terrible roar, hurling itself into the air hundreds of feet above you and glides away from the fortress. Then it turns and it heads north
Great Oak Father, we are too late.
towards 10 towns. You now get to make a decision. Do you continue your assault on the fortress, or do you race back to 10 towns? You know this dragon flies a lot faster than you're going to get to 10 towns.
Right.
Yeah, there's
You will
nothing we
not
can
catch
do
up to it.
help it.
There might be something that we might learn here to help defeat it, though.
Agreed. Or if it's being controlled, perhaps we can take out its whatever is controlling it, and perhaps is it it is a, a a created creature, then maybe we can destroy it from here.
I agree.
All right,
Best option is going in still. They might be
Um,
distracted enough with it being sent off.
do we like how long do we think it'll take to reach like Dugan's Hole and Goodmead are the close and East Haven are the closest?
No idea.
I
You
mean,
just know that it's flying a lot faster for you to catch than to you to catch up. If you wanted to pull out a slide rule, it's clipping it. Let me see if it tells me how fast it's going.
I would tell you most dragons can probably fly, 60 to 80 feet per second, or per
Yeah.
however much
And
that
if
is per
it's-
minute.
90 feet fly.
Yeah, so
So-
90 feet every 60 second or 6 seconds times 10 is 900 feet to 1,000 feet a minute. That's fast.
Yeah.
60,000 feet an hour.
So basically twice as fast.
5,200, 5,700, so 6. That's about 10 miles an hour.
Yep, twice what we're doing.
Him.
All right.
So it's a slow Vespa.
We have but hours to try to destroy the creature before it arrives in 10 towns. No, we must still be careful.
It might get lost in
No.
the snow. We can only hope.
Yeah.
If it's a newborn dragon, it doesn't know what
man.
it's doing or where it's going.
But if it's
And I
being
don't know if
controlled
it
by
would be
somebody, they will.
correct. If it's controlled, which it has to be if it's crystalline, I would think. I don't know if they would be able to give birth unless they're doing some other weird thing to
It
bring
was
an
compared
entity
to my
in.
base.
And I can hear you, but you're talking
sorry.
over us, and we're having a conversation.
Okay.
Unless they're somehow animating it with an outside source of magic, I would still think that even creating something of this magnitude, it's going to have either one, it's destroyed everything inside already and went off on its own, and at that rate we're too late, or two, it's being controlled by somebody inside, and it's going to report back once it's done whatever it's asked to do, and hopefully we can take control of it or get rid of it somehow from here.
Do I hear a pet dragon? I like that idea.
It would.
You probably already killed your cat. I haven't seen you feed it in days.
Oh no. Every morning.
All right.
He's been rolling animal handling. He pets the cat in places he shouldn't.
Let us continue
All cats
inside
like being
then and
pet
see
that
what
way.
we find.
Who's the leader of this merry band?
I believe Onochi is still taking point.
If
Okay,
I'm
then I
taking
need
point, then I am casting dark vision to go in.
That's fine. I just need you to roll a d20. Not a perception, just
I know,
d20.
but I gotta put in my 2 key points.
And again,
for
this
the
is
day.
not an advantage. This is just a d20. You're telling me where this person is.
How long
15.
does this last?
18.
Okay, so
Oh, I pass. Before, as we would have
I would have
approached, I
never
totally
ranger
would
that
have
could have put
forgotten.
hunter's mark on it as it flew off.
But I do cast pass without trace on us.
Not at this level.
Hunter's mark is
Yep.
like level 3.
yeah, he's
Yes.
only level 1.
Yeah, that's why I said not at this level.
So what'd you do there, Pax?
I cast pass without trace on us as a group.
Okay, so
I
that
can
just
do
gives you
that
the
too if
ability
you
for
ever need a
people to
town,
not
so you
see
know.
your footprints, correct?
It gives us
We don't leave
advantage on
any-
stealth rolls.
Yeah, advantage on stealth rolls, and we don't leave any tracks of any kind.
Okay, then
That
let's
can be
do
traced.
let's do an advantage on let's do your stealth rolls. We're going to call this the stealth rolls basically from the halfway up point because you saw the dragon to the what would be called the landing where the doors are. Okay, so as usual, Pax is very loud, and so is Anochi. I'm gonna laugh if that guy's
And
gets
Ochi, I'm
better.
24. What do you mean? How's that loud?
You're loud for Anochi.
Well, I only can roll 2 better than that, so
Then roll that.
that's
Now go
pretty
with
darn good.
advantage. And now roll. And apparently you are a 13. Okay, so we have a 13, a 24, and a 13. All right. Let me see.
13, 24, and 9.
That's what I meant. 34, 13. Yeah, that. Okay, no, no, no. So as you approach, let me see if this guy. Let's say blah blah blah. All right. Door. A B C D E F G H I J. How do you spell that? Okay, good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, there's
No,
more.
no, no. It's not advantage. I totally got that wrong. It's a plus 10 bonus.
Okay, so 19, 23,
23.
and a 13. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. And all right, so you guys come up, and at the approach, you're moving east from the top of the stairs that leads you to the entrance of the fortress. This is a 10-foot high double door of featureless stones, and there's an arrow slit facing your direction guards your approach. So you see the arrow slit. I'm going to move you guys over now to the fun-filled adventures of. I had it.
Funfield map.
I had it. Where is it? There it is, right there. Boop. Okay, and now, boop, and then, boop. Okay, I'm waiting for it to zoom out or clear up. There we go. So you guys are. I lied. Where are you? There you are. You guys.
All
So
black.
this. I know. I'm shrinking you guys down because it's a really big map.
There we are in the lower left.
I'm fixing your Pax. There you are. So Anochi was first. Pax was set. I'm gonna get you your bird too. Is the bird out?
Not
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna
60
give you the
feet of
bird so
dark
it's out
vision
there.
for me, so I'm
yeah,
not
just
all
put it
black.
in I'll put it in the
Hold
corner
on.
for now.
Hold on. No. So that should be yours.
Yep.
And let me get you. So you say that one more time, Pat.
I said when I cast dark vision on
You did
myself, it's
cast dark
60
vision.
feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So it's
Well, if I'm leading the
this.
charge, yeah, I need to see. So
Okay. So and that is how far? 120 or 60?
60.
Does that help you?
I can see.
I can't because I can't see that you can see. and you can't see either.
I
Can
can't see. Should be at 120.
I got you, but I hear you. And Tom, you can see.
Nope. I can't. I'm following them. I mean, we're still outside for now. So I'm at disadvantage, but at least I'm not
Okay,
blind.
so that what you have? You see the person in front of you?
No, I don't. So this is inside now? We're inside?
We're using inside vision. And stop clicking stuff. Thank you. So
Um,
you have.
because we're stealthing, then I'm simply going to be following. So give me just 5-foot vision so that I can follow people.
Can you see that? Is that how? I don't
Yep,
see what you're
that
seeing.
helps.
That's yes or no.
I just see just 5 feet around me. That's perfect.
All right. Okay. So as you approach, this is what you see. You go do your magic that you love to see. You guys have free movement. What do you do?
Hug the
So
wall
as I
and
said,
stay quiet and
okay,
stay at
cool.
least 10 to 20 feet away from them who are being noisy.
Is this the big door that the dragon
Those are
came
the
out of?
no, those are the front doors.
Okay.
Another
Big door.
250 feet above you is where they came out.
Okay.
I'll
And
go up and peek in the door or the arrow slit, I'm assuming. Do I see
you see
anything?
not. Nope. You see, in that room, what do you see? You see a.
You moving up
Something
with
right
me,
there.
Pax?
I know. I'm just trying to find out what you see. A B
Right
C
behind.
D E F G. Okay,
I'll
so
take one movement and then wait for you to take movement, and I'll
uh,
step forward one more.
no. You see what looks like possibly a lever in there,
Shh!
or
Stay
a
behind me. Stop
winch.
moving.
Okay, I stop. I motion to Pax to move over
Told you to
to the
stop moving
edge.
like 20 feet ago.
Yeah, he's trying not to disrupt his stealth.
Oh.
And you're like walking up to him going, "What do you see? What's going on in there?"
So I see. What
As
did you
mo-
say it was?
You see over here what looks like a potential a lever, maybe what is one of those things, the spinning things that looks like it lifts things. A wheel, not a wheel. What are those things called?
a windlass.
A winch, a windlass or a winch.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you see.
If I don't see anything in there, I
You are
turn to Pax and I whisper to him. I'm like, "Can you shifty and squeeze through this area to go in and open the door?" Otherwise, I can, if we're trying to stay stealthy, otherwise we can try to open the door. But I'm assuming that's not going to be too stealthy. How tall are the walls? What would I have to climb if I wanted to climb up?
if you wanted to climb up a wall, let's see. Hmm. Yeesh. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the level between each. I mean, that was the level that flew out 350 feet. We're talking probably 100 feet between each level. Because it doesn't give me it was 250 feet. Yeah, you're looking at between 75 to 100 feet per level.
So to climb up, is it flat wall? Is it
It's
rock?
completely smooth stone wall.
Okay, so very difficult to climb.
Yes.
Well, then I basically whisper to Pax and say, "You say you can shape change if you can get small enough to squeeze through the arrow slit here and find us another way in. Otherwise, we can try the door." And I kind of go over to the door and I push on it. I mean, it doesn't open, right? Is there a door handle on the outside or anything?
Let's see. There's a 10-foot double door of featureless stone.
Yeah. So
So
I'm
there is
assuming it's
nothing
got to be
there. So
open
what?
from the inside.
But what do you do to the door?
Huh?
What did you do to the door?
I just
Try it.
went up
Push on
and
it.
felt it. I touched it to see if there was anything I could feel as a handle of
When
some
you
sort.
so you moved over. When you came over to the door and you touched it, you know those
I can reach my hand out within 5 feet and touch the door.
oh, okay.
I don't have to stand right in front of it.
When you ninja your hand to the door and you touched the door, you gave it did you give it a little push?
No.
Okay, nothing happens.
Unless you want to try the door. But I asked for the wild shape first, because if we're going to be quiet, I don't think pushing the doors open and walking in is very stealthy.
It's
So
very
it's up to you.
it's very limited. My shapes are very limited, and I would
Can your birdie thing squeeze through?
I have not. He could, but he's not going to be able to tell us anything. It's a controllable spirit. It's not really like intelligent. Right? It can't really speak.
Again,
Um,
it's I'm giving you the choice then to answer however you wish.
no, please, but just try. Go ahead and push. Try to open it. Let's see. It's dwarven make. It might be quiet.
I take the edge of my boomerang and push on the door from the side very quietly and cautiously.
So you're pushing just where are you just pushing on the hinge side of the door? Are you pushing on the middle of the door?
Is
I
there
just know if
hinges
you push
visible? You said it was
the hinge
featureless from this
the
side.
hinges are all doors have hinges and these hinges are on the inside. So I'm
So
saying
we
do you
don't
push from the
see
wall
anything.
size? Correct. Do you push from the
So I
wall
am
side of the door
pushing
or the middle?
on the door. It doesn't matter where,
Okay.
technically, because I don't know.
Okay. So the minute you touch it with your boomerang and give it some form of pressure, both doors open.
I back off to the side. As
So
they
now I have
continue to open on their own, or do they
they
only
just
open as far as I pushed it?
they once you touch it, give it some pressure. They both open equally and they open. So both doors now just opened, and I'm trying to find that little thing. What was it called before? The whole
Wait,
polygons, right?
or
Was it the polygon lines?
Oh, for the site?
Yeah, because they're not going to open them. I want to open up the site for you. What were those boxes called?
Well, it was on the layer. It was on the
Oh, that's right. Got it. Dynamic lighting. Okay.
dynamic lighting layer. Yes.
Dynamic. So if I have
You
this,
have to
and
remove the bar where the door is, basically.
yeah, I think that's going to do that there and there.
Yep.
So now as you guys go in, that's what you okay. So there.
Yep. So,
So that's
looking in
what you
from this
see.
angle, I see a couple of what are those pillars that come up, or is
Yeah,
that a
there's
gate?
it's a portcullis. Yes.
Okay. So looking through, we see the portcullis on the other side of the door, and I'm assuming it's down then.
Currently, as soon as you see the doors open completely flat, you see the portcullis start to rise.
Okay. So I peek
So
my head
the
around the
portcullis
door.
is
Do we
going,
see anybody?
and
You
it's
poke your
making
head
noise,
around.
right?
It is making noise, and right now, so right this second, you don't see anything, but you can see beyond the portcullis is an empty room. There is an opening at the end of the room, and from your angle, you can probably see that arrow slit right there. So figure out what you're doing while I get rid of my juice.
I go, well, so much for being quiet. Well, we tried. Perhaps we should. So now let's.
I will quietly
I,
sneak into the corner and wave you guys in if you want to come in, because I
yep.
don't see anything.
And I'm going to cast light so that I can see at least if something happens.
And that's the 20 feet.
Again,
Okay,
I'm only moving
it's
one square ahead of you, so
it's
So
20 bright, 20 dim.
that's it. Okay, let me put that on for you.
Thank you.
Turning this off, turning this on.
And I will summon my spirit and put the light on it. So if you can just put the light on the spirit, that'll be perfect.
So you want the light on the spirit, not you.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me undo everything I just did.
Sorry.
So that's the same as before. So now on your
That gives me the ability to keep it out of sight if it needs to be, or to use it as a distraction.
the light. Okay, there. Your bird supposedly has what you say it should have.
Cool. So yeah, so that way I can have it move around. Yep. Cool. And then I will just step up. So at least now I can see a little bit.
Okay,
That's great.
so that is what you
Is there a
see.
shared light dynamic now? Because I see the light changing on my screen, even though I haven't moved.
You should see the light, the emitted light you should see.
Okay, cool. There is light coming from inside the arrow slit, then,
Oh,
by the looks of it.
yeah. There is. All right. All right. Let's oh wait, oh, so the portcullis went up so we can go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm staying against the
There.
wall,
Okay,
just
so
sliding my
right
way over
there.
towards the arrow slit.
All right, so there is an arrow that comes flying out of the arrow slit right here, and
Towards him, I'm assuming. Is
Toward,
that
yep, towards
visible?
towards him. So let me do this. So
And these are openings on the other side.
they're just open, correct? They are plain and open.
Okay.
So you are getting actually in their world, you're getting a
Noisy.
javelin thrown at you since these guys aren't carrying anything. All right, so
All right, that's a wild shape use.
so does
I get a free javelin. Cool.
apparently you do. What'd you get? 10 does not hit you, so
So
it
you
goes
should
to
have
dink
taken
dink.
monk instead of ranger. You could learn to catch him.
And at that point, when he yells, you hear him yelling, "To arms! To arms!" And I got to get back to the right there. You see him dink away.
So much for being stealthy.
Yeah, well,
We got this far.
You got into the castle. or fortress. So let's see.
Initiative?
Well, technically, it's going to take you guys sort of have like 10 free turns.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is run forward. I say,
All right.
run through and let's find them. Quiet them
Okay.
quickly.
Okay. So what do you do? You say
Run.
that, and Briar just stares at you like,
I'm
"What am I supposed to do? I'm a fighter. I'm not going to move."
well. If you would let me answer him, I would
No.
reply. But I was trying to be polite and not cut him off.
I'll cut him off.
So I'm gonna move forward, and I know the arrow came from over here, so I'm betting somewhere in there there's a workaround. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything look clear. Do I see anything to the left here
You
that
see
I can
2
go through?
doors to your left.
All right. Are y'all following me?
Yes.
So technically, this ends your first turn.
Okay.
What? Okay, so because you can double dash, so you're actually at that space. Not you can't see through.
I know.
Okay,
So
just making sure. Okay.
that is
So does everybody else come? And what do you? So then this turn 1, everybody gets there. Turn 2, what do you do with a
that's
drunken sailor?
my move and bonus action.
Okay.
And then there's doors. I'll go up and try the doors.
Okay. And when you get to the doors, you get to a.
Is it an action or a free action to open the doors? What is it?
What are you trying to? Are you, okay, you try the doors and they're open. So let me turn this on so that I can delete. Let's see if that works. There you go. You've opened the doors now. You should be able to see in.
One.
Yeah.
And I'm going to I'm actually going to, that was 5, 10, 15. Here. The problem is, whoops, that's the wrong one. The problem is that was one. That was
You
one
can see in, right? Yeah, okay.
here. That's as far I can't.
Okay.
So 1, 2.
You don't see anything, Onachi, over there.
Here.
I'm keeping our back
And
end
I'm gonna-
covered.
No, I know. I'm just saying what you're looking down the
That's
hall.
all I'm
You
doing.
see doors to the north, and that room to your south kind of looks familiar. All right, so
Do I see something in this area?
in that area beyond the portcullis, oh no, you're next. A low stone table flanked by some stone benches dominates this room. It's heated by illuminated braziers of glowing hot coals. Though a hazy smoke, you can see featureless doors lining. So what I need now is initiative. And while you're doing that, I got to do these guys.
I just realized the limitation of the spirit is it can't double move. So I can outpace it.
Okay, I'm just putting all these here too.
Those are good initiatives. Keep rolling those. And we'll keep rolling those.
What, my 7? I'm right down there with them.
Oh, I didn't even notice you had already rolled. Ouch.
What's up, little girl? Hello,
Cat
chat.
bugging
This
you
is
again.
Jasmine.
There we go. One of them is after Anochi.
Yeah, the very first one. Or 2.
That's the no cheese.
Oh,
Target.
and yeah, the first 2 and and that third from last. The 3 of them.
Then I got to arrange them. So hold on a second. All right. So what do we got here? Let me open this up big. Can I open this up big? I can open this up big. There we go. All right. Who's what? So this is guys up here. Wow. Here, here. All right. That's good. That's good. Here.
You should just
Here,
put all
here,
of
here,
them
here,
on the
here,
same
here, here,
initiative.
here.
Makes it so much easier.
And then you
It
are
keeps the
7, so
initiative
you're
order list less.
okay. Yeah, I didn't want to have them all go on the same thing.
Attack duration a minute. Okay, good.
All right. So the first thing that happens is
The second dragon.
the second dragon shows up. Yes. I'm just trying to figure out if
As
this
long
is
as it's
a.
just the pseudo one.
It'll fly in and sit on your shoulder.
All right.
Hey,
so
I can use another pet. I wonder
All
how a
right.
dragon and a cat would get along.
All right. So the first thing that happens is you get swung at. Briar. Does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't see anything, but I
You
would.
do now,
Okay.
and that happens, and now it's Pax's turn.
Oh, and he appeared?
Yep.
Right. They're invisible. I yell out.
The doors are opening.
Yeah. I don't have that on this character. Of course, yeah, this one doesn't have see invisibility like my last character did. Okay. Well, so for the time being, I'm going
wanna hold-
to.
You know I can hit invisible stuff if it's in arm reach of me, so
Yep.
you want to wait
He's
until I hit it and you follow up?
Well, for the time being, I'm gonna. This one appeared, so I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh, and then I'm taking a swipe at it. So actions, attack. Where is my? Okay. Okay, I guess I'm going to do it this way. Right here. Here we go. And I miss. And that is my turn. I'm done.
Okay. Briar.
All right, so the one I can see, I'm dropping it. Maybe not. All right, my second swing
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
doesn't hit.
Nope. Do anything else?
That's it for right now.
Okay. It is now this guy's turn. Get into this mode first.
Is it my turn?
Nope.
How come I'm at the top of the
Suddenly,
list?
suddenly to the right of you, or sorry, almost actually behind you, there, Pax. You see a large Durgar swinging at you.
Okay.
With what are we doing? That's what we're doing. We're doing this. So we hit 9. He misses. Okay.
Yep.
That's perfectly fine. So that's his turn.
That
The
is
next
perfectly
one.
fine.
And then in front of you appears this guy who's going to swing at Brian. You're actually more in front of him. So 12. Nope. Next one. This guy is coming from here, 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 here. Anachi, are you prepared if somebody swings at you?
I am always in dodge if I am only moving normal movement.
Okay. So you're going to get swung at by the guy who just popped in front of you. So he gets disadvantage. So I'll
Yep.
do one. And then I'll do another one. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay. So there's 8 points of damage.
Martin's dice has it out for all of my characters.
And
It
then this
really
is good.
seems like yeah, Onachi is like he dodges right into the hits.
Okay, so
You punch left, whack! My face left.
all right, so that happens, and
I
then
catch all your
next
punches with my face.
guy is this little guy. He squeezes in right
Should
here,
have
and
went
you
to
see this
Drunken
guy up
Master
here,
and just drank a lot all the time.
and
It would hurt
then
less.
does a 19 hit you, Tom?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 9 for you,
Okay.
and it's Anachi's turn.
Okay. Well, for with my bonus action,
I am going to attack the one that attacked me then.
Okay,
oh yeah, that's right, Onachi. Yeah, take it down. Show
15 to
show.
hit.
nope, misses.
That misses. Key point to do 2 unarmed strike. Nat 20 for
Total
5
Nice.
points of damage.
Okay,
And the last hit would be a 17
yep.
for another 9.
Okay,
Regular hits do more than the crit. That's sad.
yeah. Anything else?
Nope, because my bonus action was for flurry of blows.
Okay. This one is here. Suddenly a guy appears next to you again. He's going to take a swing. You're not in dodge. You are in dodge, correct?
Yeah,
Me?
he was.
Not anymore.
Yes. Not anymore. Okay. Does
Because
okay?
I
18
used a
hits
key
you.
point for flurry.
There you go. There's 9 more.
Oof.
And let's see. The last one is this guy who's stuck, but technically he can go through the big guy to attack and then step back. So because he can move through his people, correct? So he's going to attack you then, there, Tom.
Okay.
That's just a regular attack.
You said
19.
this area was lit, right?
It is lit. Yes.
Yep.
Are the
19,
doors and
big
stuff
damage.
lit? The areas
the-
where they came out of?
Yeah, you can see through them. I took the
I'm not saying
bars
if
off
I
the
can
doors.
see through them. Are they? Is there
Oh,
light
like
in
is there
there, or are they
torches?
shadowy?
No, they're shadowy.
Okay,
Yeah, they're shadowy.
because
That's fine.
I can teleport in shadows, so I need
Yeah.
to know where the shadows are. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And it's now boop, the first guy's turn. He's going to take a step and go to here. Yeah, which gives you an opportunity, Tom.
Yep. Taking it. All right.
Oh, I know you are.
Right here. Here. Here we go. Oh yeah.
That'll do it. How much?
So well, actually, I'll just do because this is not with green flame blade, since
So 6.
so it's just 6. Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
But it's
So and
magic.
then he's going to attack Warpicky, attack big tall thing for 7. Yeah, not gonna happen. And he's done. Pact, you're up.
All right. Oh man.
This is when Fireball
Yeah, with all of us in the middle. Yeah.
yeah, we've done
As
it
long as
before.
you can warp it around us.
Nope. I don't have I don't have fireball. So I'm just looking at one thing real quick here. This spell right here. 48. Half as much. Well, it's not that much. Okay. 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, 30 feet long, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30. That would be perfect. Oh. All right. Man, I got this perfect green flame blade thing going on here, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna bonus action is the wildfire spirit will come in to the room and hover above my head and then teleport back this direction. And I'll be saying, Briar, come with us. And we teleport. Excellent. And then all The 3 on the left all need
Okay.
to make dexterity saving throws
Okay. So here's
or
one.
take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, here's the first one. Dexterity. Does a 11 make it?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
The
so
DC
that's
16.
DC is 16.
okay. So that guy took 9, so he's here. What about the next guy? Dex. Okay, 1? No.
Ooh,
Little guy took 9. That's 17. Okay. And the last guy didn't say they were dexterous. Come on.
nice. Perfect.
So he can't
Then,
roll against you guys, but he can roll against me.
so
I'll start
then,
writing up a new character.
so then I am from here casting Philly 10 feet wide. So actually, so against the 3 on this side, so it's only 10 feet wide. Yeah. So
So
the
where are you
3
shooting this thing?
the 3 that just got hit, I conjure a tidal wave
That appears directly in front of you?
and directly in front of me, 10 feet tall, travels 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide, goes 30 feet south of me, hits all 3 of them. They need to make a dex save, another dex save.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Would they take damage if they don't make it by hitting this wall down here? Additional?
They
No,
could.
they don't, it
There's
doesn't push them, but it will knock them prone if they fail their
Okay.
save.
So the question I have, Tom, this is a 15-foot high room.
Right?
And you and Briar are on the ground, right?
Yes.
Are you guys sharing the same spot, or is he in the spot he's in?
No,
Is this
Briar's where he is.
Okay, and what about you and your bird?
I'm
He's
where I
directly
am, and
underneath the
the
bird.
bird technically is above me, hovering
Okay, that's
above.
right. So he's 5 feet above you. Gotcha. He's in the same square, but above you.
Yeah.
What if you run into something?
Oh, if there's something there?
Yeah.
Oh, so if
He
there's
would
something
stop
there that was
before it.
invisible,
Yeah.
teleport displaces you to an adjacent
Open
spot,
space?
an open space. So it would like spread us.
That's the next open space.
Okay. So there's
So
no other open spaces. That's fine.
not 5 feet away from you. That's the closest. That's the first
Well,
5-foot space.
sure.
Well, the bird would still be hovering above
Right,
unless.
and the bird is above him. That part I got. I was saying
Well,
you,
it
the
would be
physical
above the
7
original
foot.
spot they were teleporting
Oh
to.
yeah, the bird can still go there because he's 15 feet above the ground.
Right. Okay, so the bird goes there, but then I'm displaced.
You land there and get pushed back a little bit. Now
Okay.
what do you do?
now? Here's
And yes, you sense something
yeah.
there.
No. Here's the
You get
question:
you're 10 feet
would the
wide,
bird
10
have
feet
dropped
long,
him
going
off first
through the
here
other
and then
3
me
would still
here, or vice versa?
work.
No,
What?
it would have. So I don't know. This is like Martin's
Mm,
adjudication, but
right.
Yeah.
You're
if the
fine,
bird
Briar.
tried to teleport us the same spot, there was a spot for Briar to go, so he should have been fine.
And then Pax
It
gets
only
pushed where he's at.
displaced me,
Oh,
and the bird was fine because he was in the air.
he's taller.
I just wasn't sure if the bird would place you first or me.
The bird's not
If
placing; the magic
the-
is doing it.
and what I'm saying is I'm fine being either
Right.
place, whether where you're at or he's at.
Okay.
Now, I think this is correct because in your
Okay.
place where the teleportation should have taken you,
Okay.
The
it
wave
only
is
would have.
still only 10 feet wide, Martin, so it would still hit all of that
And
and
how
not
far does it
affect
go?
him.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with you on that. I understand.
yeah.
30
But
So
feet,
it's only,
which is what
30
that
feet?
is. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So
Goes all
it's
the way to the
just
wall.
15.
10 by 30 feet,
So
and I
30
would
feet gets to down here,
and now in
No,
order
it's
which
the
is fine.
wall.
to
The wall is 30 feet. If you start
Okay.
it right on the other side of the bird, his square is 10, this square is 10, and these squares are 10. That's 30 feet.
Okay.
So, and actually, Martin, so I can control where the it
Wave
starts
goes.
from anywhere within 120 feet, and
Okay.
I can control its start point and its direction.
Okay.
So I would actually start it underneath the bird, like right
Okay.
5 feet above,
Okay.
and then have it go down and then have it go down. Or actually, technically, it could still hit that guy. I'll start it up here. I'll start it next to these guys. Since I was displaced, I'm gonna start at 10 feet up here and go down and still go down and then into the into
So you're talking
into the
this
ship.
whole area here.
So anything in those, yes, anything
Okay.
in those spaces need to make a deck save,
All
or
right.
you've got to be kidding me. Oh, jeez.
Nice way. All right. Deck save. Does a 2 make it?
Nope. So prone and 9 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
Was that like the minimal?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
pretty.
wow.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, 1, 3, and 4. That was
Total.
really
So
bad.
It's
nice.
pretty
So
average,
that's-
actually.
Still 9.
3 and 4 on the high
Save.
side, 1 and 1 on the low side.
Okay. So then
Wow.
this guy does deck save. This is him.
I have
6.
those
He
days.
doesn't get anything because he's not special. So you said 9 points.
Yep.
Okay. That guy's there. And then this little guy, he rolls his dex. He for 13, nope. And he
Nope.
takes 7 to 10. And then this
9.
guy,
He's taking 7, not 9.
no, sorry. Well, give him a little bit more. He's special. He can't count.
I'm gonna say.
It's Durgar math, okay? That guy says, I don't care about you.
Okay, so he still takes. I believe he still takes half.
Okay.
Um,
So
takes half as much and
5.
isn't knocked prone.
Okay. So everybody
So he takes
everybody
4.
else.
4.
Okay.
So just remember
Okay.
which ones are prone, Martin, if you want to mark them
Yep.
with a symbol or something.
Like a blue dot on them.
I don't know what we want prone to be. We'll do prone is we'll do prone is they don't have sleeping. Here, we'll do sad. There's prone.
Okay.
There's prone.
It looks like one of those face masks.
And then the
I'm
one
not
we
gonna
don't
say
see
it.
is prone.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. So the okay, so then that was Pax.
So
Are
did
you
we
done?
hear something hit the floor though there? That we would know something's there? Because he also got
Well,
pushed
the
out of the
first
way.
but the first thing Briar's gonna say is there's another one right there.
I had figured so. All right, guys, and
He says there's another one right
that's
there.
my turn since I'm not taking an
Okay.
attack
Briar,
opportunity.
what do you do?
move.
Okay, before I do this, I have a question on functionality. If I go giant, I'm guessing Pax gets moved down 1.
No, Pax will get moved down to here. These two guys will be pushed up here, and Onachi will probably be pushed out of the door.
Okay. And they will not get a
There's no
opportunity
damage
of
to them.
attack on Anochi, will they?
No, because
They're not moving themselves. You're moving
Okay.
them.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go giant.
So if he goes giant, Pax is going to be moved south too.
if you are moved against your will, it doesn't cause attacks of opportunity.
It's actually going to
Alone
go
or
there. So
combat.
Pax, you didn't get moved. Yeah, you're like
Yeah,
that. There you go.
then we're
Yeah.
there.
Got it.
Okay. So there's
And
that's a bonus action. Is that your action?
that is my bonus action. Now my action is I'm gonna hit this one right here because I think he's already
Hit the ones
damaged.
that are prone. You have advantage on all the attacks.
Are they?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit this one right here then.
Okay.
Long sword.
I mean, he's also both prone and already damaged. Like take the damaged ones out so they can't.
Yeah.
Because they do as much
Oh,
damage
yeah.
as a full health
You-
guy.
Go ahead. 6 points. Got
So
it.
there's 6 plus I'll roll my d6.
Yep.
So that's 10 on him. I'll
Gotcha.
take my second swing. And 17.
Yep.
And
That's it.
that's it. I've
Are
done
you gonna do
everything I
anything
can
else?
do this time.
All right. So then
Okay.
this one guy is now actually next to Pax. So the guy to your left is swinging at you. Does a 6. Doesn't do anything.
You're welcome, Anochi.
Next one is this guy. He's going to step forward to
Just
here.
because you
Oh,
took some of
he's
them
going to get
in
up.
place of
He's
the
going.
other ones, they're gonna come
There you
hit
go.
me
He
too.
made it, so he's going to come up there. He's going to step in. He's also going to aim at Pax, just because you're the closer of the two.
Sure.
7 misses, and then he's gonna return. He's gonna return back. He has reach. He's large. Next one, Durgar is going to attack Briar on the north, to your north, and you get hit for a 17. Does that hit you?
No.
Nope.
Now
He
on this
swings and
one here, I
misses.
got a question for you. This
Which
one
one
here,
here? Yeah,
that one.
that one.
When a creature you see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use a reaction to force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw of 15. I'm
Sure,
going
go
to do
ahead.
that.
Okay.
So does it make a wisdom saving throw of 15?
I don't know. It does not.
Okay. Unless the succeeds, a creature is charmed by you for 1 minute.
Cool.
While charmed in this way, the creature has speed of 0 and is incapacitated. I yell at everybody, do not hit that one till the end. It's charmed.
Charmed. Let's make it this one. He's charmed.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Let me go back to this guy. Sorry, this guy was next. It's this one. Okay, so suddenly out of nowhere, because you're special, another one appears out of the blue. Well, it doesn't really appear out of the blue. It just appears here. That's just the only place he could fit. He's gonna swing at Anochi. 15 hit you?
I closed the door on him first.
Okay, and then the door comes flying open and hits you in the face. So I'm guessing a 15 hit you?
Yes, the 50.
Okay. There's 9. There, they finally rolled the least amount, okay?
Well, one
Once.
on one die, max on the other.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that sounds familiar. This guy's gonna spend his turn getting up, getting
See,
half his
every hit
movement.
they've
So
done
he's,
to me has been 9 or 10. So if that's their minimum, then
and
luckily I'm
that
getting hit with
hits
the minimum.
Tom 6 from that guy who's standing in front of you
Yep.
now. He was prone. He's no longer prone. Next one, Anochi. What are you gonna do?
Cry.
Okay, cry. Go ahead.
Come on, cat.
Oh, good
Sheesh.
buddy cat.
Okay. Well, kind of takes me away from trying to hit the ones that are prone. I'll move to there
Uh
to hit the one that's damaged, right? He was damaged.
huh. Yeah, he's damaged. Yep. Yeah. Let me put your little. He should be a C on there. Yep, you can see him.
Natural 1. And a 4. Both miss, so I'm saying screw this. These guys are tough. I can't hit any of them, and I'm going to go into dodge with my bonus action.
You can't teleport, or is that a key?
I have to be within shadow or darkness, and right now
Oh,
there
yeah.
is a bird that is bright light
You,
all around me, so
yeah. So I know. I
kind of
understand. You have
screws
to
me
be
over from a
in.
lot of my stuff.
You have to be in shadow or
Yeah, I have to
dim
be
light.
in at
Okay.
least dim light in order to
I thought
move
you
to
said
another
there
dim
has
light
to be
within
dim light,
60
like
feet.
you could teleport to it.
No, well,
Like,
there has to be dim light for me to teleport to. Also,
so it's dim to dim.
correct. At
Gotcha.
least dim
Okay.
to dim. Yep.
And you're done there.
Yeah, because I'm using my bonus
Big
action
guy
to
is gonna.
dodge. So
This guy's
if
gonna
they
get
want
up.
to hit me,
I
they
got
gotta
you.
get through
He's
my
gonna
dodge.
stand up and he's gonna say to Briar, hi, because that's what he does, and he's gonna swing at you. And he rolls a 19.
Now I got a question. Is stand up your action?
It's half of his movement.
Okay. So 19 hits me.
For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And he's no longer prone. And then which one's this guy? This guy's the little guy to your northeast. Does a 14 hit you? Nope.
Nope.
And then this little guy. Well, no, while he's back there, might as well just use him, right? I guess I gotta go to here, go to here, go to here, go to here. And then next turn. And Durgar 20 is this guy in front of Onachi. So the guy below you right here is going to be swinging at you, Onachi. 15 for 7 points. And now
Fighting
it
8
is
of
Pax's
these?
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a deadly fight. Awesome. For 3 people.
Okay, I don't want to hit that guy. Oh, okay. I'm going to the bonus action. The bird flies up over here and teleports down here.
Okay.
And if Onachi is willing,
Once.
we'll take him down right next to the bird.
Oh yeah, I've seen this
And
happen before,
then
so yeah, I'm willing.
and so then these 3 guys in the middle, that were the guy right below and the 2 the one to the left and the right.
Okay.
All need to make dex saves.
So the 3 straight in this row.
Yep.
Okay.
The one down here.
Okay.
9
Say that again. The one down here.
So this one that was
Okay. Little guy, and big
right.
guy.
So this is where we teleported from. So
Yep.
everything within 5 feet of that.
Got it. Okay. So let's see. Dexterity, correct?
Yes.
Does a 15 do it?
Nope. Need a 16.
And how much is he damaging?
9 fire.
9 fire. So let me go back to this thing.
Fortunately, I'm rolling well on those.
Boom. Dexterity. 19. So he takes half or none?
I believe he takes none. He takes none of it.
Okay. And the last one.
Yep.
He's going to take 9. So he's down to here. All right. So that's everybody. And
And then for my action, I am casting a 2nd level spell. Actually, I think if I do it at 3rd level, it does extra. Nope,
and
it doesn't scale up. Okay, so 2nd level spell. I am going to begin to glow. Where is it? Oh wait. Oh, I guess maybe it is a 3rd level spell. Hold on, it's a 3rd level spell. Yep. Okay, again. So this green energy emanates out from around my body, and this green and it emanates out and to a range of 30 feet out from me. And the first thing that this energy does is it focuses and glows even brighter all around Anochi. And Anochi, you gain, oh, jeez, 2 health, 2 hit points.
Hmm.
Jeez,
Well, it almost
2
got me up
ones.
to half.
My 3rd level spells do not want to work well.
well, I think you need to talk to Patrick's old character about healing.
So that's my turn.
Yeah, he elected not to come back because he couldn't do shit for spells.
All right, Briar, you're up. What do you do?
All right. So this one looks more bloody.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
I'm trying to
turn.
put all their hit points on. So
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn to hit and
okay.
start swinging.
Yep. Maybe you are. Maybe
And
not.
it's not prone, so normal.
Just normal.
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay.
That misses.
And that's it.
Okay. So this one is dead. This one is this guy right here who's not doing anything anymore. He's sitting there. Okay, this one is the short little guy above you now, Briar, to your up left. He's going to swing at you and do 15.
Misses.
All right, nothing happens with
Clink,
him. How
clink.
about this guy? This guy can he's going to move in here and go swing on you. 17.
Clink, clink.
Okay. I don't know why he's the colonel of a POW camp. This guy's going to step into you. Why? Because you're the biggest, baddest thing since sliced bread. 12
Clink.
misses. And Onochi, you actually were here, but you got pushed forward.
Wonderful.
You're up.
So I didn't take any hits that round.
Nope.
I'm amazed. I will go for him again, I guess.
Okay. That would hit. 'Kay.
6 damage.
That one does not
9
hit.
does not hit. And another key point to go into dodge.
Okay, dodge. All right. Durgar,
I
big
use the key
Durgar.
points and waste them, and he doesn't hit me. So
That's true. He missed completely. Next one is above you, right? Briar. 11 misses.
Misses.
So then this guy appears that you ran into. You're like, ugh. You hear him go, ugh. But he sees the threat is Tom,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's going to swing at you for this. 7 misses. And then this last guy is the one behind Patrick, or just to the north of him. He's going to swing. 11 misses. Pax.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
Bring the bird back one space, grab a Nochi, and try not to run into another Dorgar.
teleport us
Um,
out of the
Through the arrow slit.
through the arrow
That's-
slit into the other room.
That's actually what I'm looking at.
Sorry,
But can
Briar,
your
but
can your
this is
bird
not
fly
something
above
we're
you?
gonna win. I highly doubt it. And we've
So
hardly touched any of them.
so here we go. So yes,
Did you
so the
start with your 10
bird
temporary?
bird flies
Yeah,
above
okay.
me, and
Yeah.
then one,
And
2, and then flies
ports or flies.
towards us. Yes. So if
One
Anochi
there.
would like to come, would actually be right above the bird.
So you
Uh,
drop them on the floor. Got it.
or actually, no. Is that right? It would have been. No, you're right. You would have been
I'd
next to
either be
uh,
I'd be right
next to me.
next to you, wouldn't I?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then I'm going to I'm just moving the bird for the time being. I'm going to move here and look.
Well,
So
all
what
of
I'm
them
going to
gotta take
do
dex saves
here,
first, right?
I'm just putting my character in here so I can see for right now.
Okay. So that's fine.
Um,
So it's these 3 guys then.
10, 20. So I know this guy is charmed, but it's just this is what it is.
All right.
Actually, no, never mind. I'm going because it's only 10 foot wide. I'm going to do another tidal wave from here that ends because I can see this space, and then it's going to
And at this space.
it's going to end up there. So it
Is it
doesn't.
30 feet or can you
It's
turn it?
30 feet, 10, 20, 30. So it's going to hit all of them and stop just it's going to stop right at Briar.
Briar.
And it's
And the water
hitting
just crashes right
it's
at his
hitting
back.
these 4 people.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the
So you gotta do the dex first, Tom, for them
exploding?
So it's
for the
it's
bird
a
porting us out.
16 dex save. Oh,
So
I'm sorry. Yes. So the
So here's the sleeper. The sleeper doesn't make it. He's going to wake up with how much damage? How much did your bird do?
right. So the bird's doing teleportation 7 this time.
Okay, so he's there and he's no longer asleep.
Charmed.
Okay, this guy here, let's see what he does. Dexterity, roll.
Okay.
Nope, he takes 7,
7.
right?
Yep. And then those 4 on the right side.
Did this guy take the firebird too? Because he was above you.
Right.
Yeah, it
Wait a
should
minute.
be the
Right.
3 that were
So
right in between.
Yeah.
he's
He was
taking
here,
one
I was
also.
here.
Those 3 on the
Okay.
bottom. Yep.
So
Yep.
12. He doesn't make it either, and this guy now goes up. Yep, he's sorry.
Cool. And now
Dead.
here's and then another DC 16 for the 4 on the right, or they will
There's
take.
only 3 on the right now. You killed one.
Okay. Yep. So
DC 16, he does not make it. First guy, what does he take?
19 bludgeoning.
19? Wow.
Yes. I rolled a little better that time. Like
There you
really.
go. And the next guy, dexterity, he
You gotta be running
got
out of spells though too, Tom.
he failed. You said 19?
Yes.
And
Yes,
he's
that was my last
prone.
double spell slot.
He's prone. And then the little guy here, 19 if he fails. Is it half if he doesn't?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well he's officially at that now, so he's there you go. So you killed 3 of them and you have one of them on the floor.
All right.
Briar, what do you do?
That's my turn. Oh, I can still move. And
Okay.
1, 2, and I am running back up here.
Okay.
That's
All
Which
right.
one are you hitting?
So I have advantage on this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm well away on him.
Okay.
Actions. So longsword.
Advantage.
Yep.
No.
Wow.
Longsword advantage.
Yep.
Yes, that time you got him. For
Alright.
how much?
For 8 plus my d6. And I am going to use, let's see, where is it at? Action surge, take an additional action. Now the question is, when I do action surge, do I get that 1d6 again on one of my 2 hits?
Yes, you do.
I would say yes. So
Okay.
you're cool.
So 18, 25 definitely hits.
Okay.
I'll
I'm pretty
roll my
sure it's
1d6.
written the way most of those abilities are, which it says when you take the action to attack, the attack
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
So that is 8, 9, 10, 11. And
Cool.
then I'm taking my second hit. And that
Cool.
hits. Does that kill him?
He's been dead from the last 3 hits.
Okay.
You just keep wailing on him, and I turn him red. I'm just like,
Yeah.
look and see.
I know.
So yeah, after your first hit, he was dead.
I'm moving back to there.
So you get 3 opportunities of attack from
That's
the big
fine.
guy and the 2 little guys. So the first one, little guy hits or attacks you and does nothing. Next little guy does his and does nothing. Last guy does his and does something.
Okay.
So you take 12 points of damage from
Okay.
this guy right here.
ouch.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm between them and y'all.
That's fine. That one's dead. Don't worry about him. That one's still alive. So this guy is going to come here. Now you're within 5, so he's going to swing at you. 9 doesn't do crap. Next guy is the little guy. He's gonna go. Okay, I'm moving this Duragar just to get him out of the way because he's on the ground. So he's gonna go here, and he's not scared. He's not scared. Yeah, he may be big. He's 16. No.
Miss.
Okay. And no, that guy's dead. And that guy's dead. And Anachi.
I'll move up to the arrow slit and attack that guy right there with darts through the arrow slit.
It darts through the arrows, and those are the ways of our lives.
Nope.
No.
Yep.
4. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Well, flurry is unarmed attacks, so I can't do that. That's it.
Okay. This guy is still alive. He's gonna come step right here and swing at somebody big. 'Cause that's what he can do best. 15. Nope. This little guy is still alive. He's gonna come. He's gonna step through the big Durgard hit you and then end up there. Or sorry, swing at you. We don't know if he's gonna hit you. Well, he does. For 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then this guy, he's dead. This guy, oh,
Pryor's
he's dead.
token isn't updating his health.
I'm at 47 out of 64.
Right, but your thing is
Okay.
not doing it. 47. Let's do this. Go ahead. You guys are up. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right. 47 to 64 HP. Save settings. Yeah, should be right. Go to here. Go to Briar. Character sheet. Should be all good to go. Okay, that should be. And it is now Pax's turn.
Bonus action. Anochi gains 9 health from the green aura.
Okay.
Um,
Usually it's the green auras take points away from you because that's poison. This is a good poison.
it's the
This little green candy.
It's a little green candy, yeah.
and then why not? Then I'm just gonna do.
If you do it, you get a whipping.
Can't see health. The big guy, since I'm sure he's probably the easiest one to see. To try
Yeah.
to get a. Well, first, yeah, I'm going to gonna back up just a little bit here. And then I'm going to cast at the big guy, Firebolt.
Okay.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
go get my
Does it look
stabbage
like
going.
he's been hit? Is he damaged?
Yes, he is.
Then instead, he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Okay, and he doesn't.
Excellent. Then he is going to take
Toll the Dead.
22 damage from Toll of the Dead as the bell rings in his head.
Take him out. Okay.
Wow.
It's now Briar's turn. You have two little guys
6,
down
you
here
got
that you can hit.
2d6 already or 2d12 on that?
2d12.
Okay, so I got this one
Yeah,
and
cantrips
this
they
one in
level up
reach, right?
after a
Well,
while.
yes, they do. They did.
One right in front of me.
Okay.
I screwed up an advantage. Let me redo that.
So it's the 11. It
Okay.
misses. Take the first one. And the second roll. $11. Nope. You missed twice. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Let's see. Is this guy still alive? That guy's dead. Is that guy alive? That guy is still alive. So we're going to go to here. This guy around the corner who can see you. He's going to take a swing at you. Doesn't mean he's going to hit you. 19?
Yep.
Yeah. For 13 points of damage.
Using Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
If I can find it.
It's somewhere in there. And you get back 8. So you take a total of 5 points of damage. That one is right in front of you. He's going to swing at you. 23 hits you. Little guy gets a little hit on you for 9. Where's this little guy? Which one's that? Taking just that guy out of the way. He's dead. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Boom, boom. Anachi, you're up.
Guess I'm gonna throw darts at the guy through the
You shoot him in his
hole
butt
again
again?
because he's the only one I can see.
Yep.
Should I hit for 7?
Okay.
Is he dead?
And he is goners. You see a dart hit him and he falls over and goes, that's the sound they make.
And then can I see
Now I
that
want to see
little guy
something.
just
That
barely?
you can see that. Yeah, you can
This
see
one?
yeah,
Yeah, just
you
a
got a
little bit.
line. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you can see him, you can hit him, right? Isn't that the rule?
He's still within 20 feet, so throw another dart
5,
at him.
10,
But I
15,
don't
yep.
think 14's going to hit.
No, that does not hit him.
Okay. Then I will move up to here to have a better vision.
Okay. And you done?
Yep.
Durgar, he's dead. He's still alive. So the second one is going to step up here now and go, I hit the big thing in front of me. Because he heard you say that before. I'm going to smack you. He doesn't. And then he sees why he don't say that. Next one, dead. And what's going on with this? This guy's dead. Okay, dead. It's Peck's turn.
Okay. Just get good use out of this. Return bonus action.
Durgars are mean. They're not an ice troll. I'd like to see 4 ice trolls.
6 healing on Anochi.
By the time the fight's over, he's going to have full hit points. Not
Okay.
you.
2, 3 at a time. If he takes a couple good
I'm
berries,
only
he'll double
9
it.
away from full hit points right now.
That was, I think, was that as close as you were dead?
From death? No,
Um,
I think I got down to 11.
Okay, and what are you going to do there, Mr.
and then
Pex?
the bottom one that's hurt needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He doesn't want to. He chooses not to, and he says,
Well,
"No,
then he
I don't
fails.
care." No, he doesn't. He says, "I
If he
don't believe you."
chooses not to,
He
he
did.
would
He
fail.
He was wisdom wise. He said, "I don't believe you."
Oh, cool! I never tried
But-
this before. When you
What?
told that it asked you if they've been hurt already.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, but he
So,
had it was
but he
he had an
saved.
18, so too
So
bad.
I know, but
All
still,
right.
it's cool.
What else? You that's it.
That's it. That's my turn.
Briar, you got 2 little fleas in front of you.
This one here, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Just gonna move that there and move this guy over here, just so we have an open. You going for top or bottom?
The bomb.
21 does do something to him. What does it do? Okay.
7 plus I'll roll
and as we sit here and
1d6.
seem to be winning, I tell everybody I go, but this is still the reason we don't come in the front doors.
So it does 5 more.
Yep.
Then what?
16. 6.
On the
6.
same one? I just please, I know. I just want you to look. That's
I
okay.
have tried to explain to everybody. It's okay.
I mean, I can say he's at red X. I just put a red X on him. Just all I'm trying to do is.
I know, I get it. It's like
Okay.
asking you to do jumping jacks.
Oh, those suck. I don't like them.
Yeah.
All right. So. Nope. 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 Dead. Onachi's turn. We'll just say you're making sure it's dead.
I'm just falling through with the second swing.
Yes, you are.
And I'm not mad at y'all. I'm frustrated at myself because I can't make these transitions like
Second
I
one
used
hits
to.
for 7 points.
For 7? By the way, this guy hasn't been hit yet. I want to
Mhm.
get a laser. Like a cat toy.
Or a shocking dog collar.
That would work.
That'd get my
Or-
attention.
Cats are around enough cattle prods. I mean,
Or
Hey,
on the
those are
killing
fun.
blow, you could
So
make
did
a
your boomerang hit both times or just the one?
10
Just the
the
one, huh?
first
Yeah.
time,
No,
26
that
on the
didn't.
second
Okay.
time. So I'm
Are
pretty
you
sure
moving
only
at all?
one.
Are you moving at all?
From where I'm at?
Ah.
Are
Okay.
you sending more guys after us? Should I be moving?
Maybe not. Okay, little guy swinging it, big guy.
If I move, I'm running straight out the front doors.
Miss.
This and then that guy is not. There's only one lab left. Go ahead, Pax.
Okay. So let's do this in
It's a late
I'll
night.
do this in
Everybody's
the
getting
same order.
testy.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
So this
I
it
still love
is
Steve. I do.
Yeah. And again,
11
I'm not.
healing to Anachi.
You looked at you. You're up to full health now. Full health now.
Full health, yeah.
He's the only one full health.
And
Boy, your
then
healer's not really doing his job.
I know.
I mean, if we had, some inspiration once in a while, then we could, have some better
wisdom
rules maybe.
saving
Yeah.
throw from
On
the
little
remaining
guy?
guy.
He is
And
damaged
he looks at
now.
you and says, no.
All right. Well,
It was a 16, right? Or an 18?
16. Yep. So
Yeah,
he doesn't
okay.
take anything.
And Briar, what do you want to do to this thing?
I see
There's
only
one left.
Yep. I will beat
Now
it
go all out on
until
it. I say.
Yeah, just go hog wild. You're in Oklahoma.
This is the reason
No.
why he
12.
should be a barbarian, because he just beats the living crap out of everything he sees.
Yeah, but he should have a hammer. Okay, that one does
No, that's
hit.
if he's a
And-
dwarf barbarian.
For 11,
+1.
so 12. Gotcha. He's still smiling at you.
Yes, sir.
Dead. Nanachi.
You went right past my turn. What do you
I
mean?
know, I didn't want you to throw your boomerang twice. What do you got? I
You get
dare
right
you
up.
to boomerang.
could be
Oh,
right
there
on
you
him.
go.
Nice.
And on the way back, he falls
He's
over.
still alive. Well, it doesn't matter because he would get hit.
It doesn't
hopefully, on
matter.
the way back. But
It
no,
doesn't
it
matter.
grazes
Briar's
his
gonna hit him
hair. It
down a
gives him
couple
a
times.
haircut
Yeah.
instead.
I'll kick him.
Twice. You
Yep.
got 2 attacks. All right. So yeah, you guys get through that.
Okay, do we want to clear this place or retreat?
We have
Over
to.
the next 30 seconds, Briar,
Yep.
you get 8.
So you have what, 5 turns of this? 30 seconds?
Five more to you get this for 1 minute, and then 6. That's are you still hurt?
I'm up
14 back.
56 of 64.
I'm sorry, you're at what?
I'm at 56 of 64.
With that 14 that he just
And
gave
there's
him.
another 3.
Okay.
So you're close to max
I'm at
now.
59 of 64. Now I've got 3 good berries, right?
Yeah. I mean,
That'll
you could,
get
up.
you 62.
Yeah.
and actually, I have 4. So I will give you 3 good berries.
Okay.
And
Do we
I'll,
each want to keep one in case we need that for revive?
Hungry?
yeah.
Yep.
So you
Thought you
keep
made a
one,
pizza.
you give me 2, I'll take 2 of my 3.
what
That
that-
gives me 4,
And then I'm
and
going
that heals
to
me to
hold
63
on.
of 64.
Before you take them, though, hold on. Before you take
Okay.
them, let's see where I get on my heal. So I have one more. There's one more. The last one, I'll go back to you, and you heal for 9.
It's think of your beef.
So no good berries are needed.
Yep, no
Okay.
good
Because he
berries.
gave you
And
Put him
9.
in here. Put him in here. Put him in
And
here.
again, I apologize. It's not you.
Yeah.
I sometimes get frustrated at
You want
myself
to keep him?
because
If you nuke him, it'll cook through.
I can't
So put him in a
Mark, you're
plus
multitask.
still
6.
talking.
Sorry.
I can't multitask and keep multiple things. So just what y'all see here
Yep.
is what I've already done through the whole day. And then I realize, oh crap, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch this.
it's
So
okay.
this is, so I do apologize, y'all. I normally don't allow it to get to me.
No,
And
not
it's
you.
like crap.
Also, you've got compadres there who should be looking at you going, no, hit the other one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, I
and
can't say
When
that.
you're in the heat of the
could also
moment, it
be
doesn't
like
really matter.
telling
It's a
you when
fight.
it's a killing
True.
blow.
True.
And I have times like I have a friend walk up with Seal of Choctaw Nation, which is my tribe. Ask him what tribe, and he's like this, and I can't cognitively. I can see it. It's Greek.
No, it's because it's in English. You don't speak English.
No, it's Indian, my Choctaw tribe. So
Okay. So what do you guys do?
we have 2 options: to go hightail it out or finish clearing.
No, we need to. With the dragon, we
I
must.
have a feeling this was the majority of the defenses here if they've called in everybody. So
True.
as long as we keep moving around quietly,
Which direction we want? Do we want to go in here and see where
well,
those
figure out where
doors
they all
lead,
came
or
from.
go
Yeah,
this way?
I'll stay here in the hallway if you guys want to go investigate where they came from first.
Okay.
So I'll post myself here unless you
All
want
right.
to, and then
So
Sure.
Pax
And
and
I'll
I
take
can.
I'll take the bird around the corner so that you.
as Briar's
Yeah,
investigating the room, you basically figured out that this is a barracks. So, I mean,
Now, if
you
they,
just try and there are names on the doors like
Okay.
Bruvo and Durith and Dworgen and
There's no time to search right now. As long as we know that there's no further way through, then we should hurry to the other parts of the keep.
I would think if they were in here, they would have came out after us, so we should be. So I go forward. Want me to go right?
that only lasts a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, I should go back down to normal size.
Are we
I got
good
two
at
more of those
calling it
though.
here before going exploring and possibly getting into another fight?
Yeah, we should.
I think Briar should actually, like search the room, but
No, no. We can come back.
After we clear everything, we can search the complex. After we kill everything.
Ooh.
So
but okay.
All right.
Martin, stop metagaming.
yeah.
Let the group do what it's gonna do.
Yeah. I already said I'd move out, so I
Mhm.
can't go back on that.
Okay.
It
This is
is
what we need
okay
to
if we
do.
miss stuff. It's our own fault.
And we feel we're on a time crunch. So
Okay.
So we want to clear to the right.
well, I think we're gonna stop
I'm
here for
good
the night.
ending here if we want to, and then we
Okay.
finish it next week
Yeah.
because it's late.
And
Okay.
and we're not. I mean, I don't know how big this place is, but this map is huge, and we're not. I'm pretty sure we're not finishing this in an hour's. And that's too late as it is. So it's a
Maybe
good
next
stopping
time.
point.
Hopefully,
for
we have
putting up
more
with me.
people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all
Hopefully.
the right people are here. I heard somebody knocking at the door. I think it's Finnick.
Yeah.
Oh, Finnick
So-
was
So
right
we
behind
go.
us. And
Selling
Oh,
Girl
hey, you
Scout
made it!
cookies.
Come on in.
he arrived at the inn like an hour after we left, and then he was like following our trail.
Well, thanks
Yep.
for
Yeah.
running, Slorko. It was fun.
It was
Definitely.
real. Looks like we got the lighting somewhat correct now. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
We'll
working
be
well.
back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same dragon time. Same dragon.
Same
channel?
dragon channel. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. See you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.